Well, welcome back, everyone. My name is Cole Wolfrun, and this is Lakeside Legendz. We are a community of fantasy storytelling and role playing, and this is the Tragedy of Etharis, a spin-off of Chronicles of Ravira set thousands of years in the past. Uh, these lovely folks will be playing in my homebrew TTRPG, and yeah, so that's going to be a fun time. A couple announcements before we get started. Our community Discord, Lakeside Village, is open for people to come and look at all the funny memes and the storytelling and all the Lord of the Rings goodness, because there's so much Lord of the Rings in that Discord. And also our website, lakesidelegends.com, where you can see all of our little fun doodads and whatnots. We'll see you guys when we get back from the intro. Welcome back, everybody. Where we left off in the Tragedy of Etharis, the party was sent to deal with a cult trying to revive the world's serpent. The ceremony had started, and the world serpent had started to come to life. The party has how many hours remaining? I wrote it down. 17 hours until the world serpent is fully revived in our world. And they did a little clever trick to remove all of the guards from this little castle, and then they went down the tower to where the ritual was happening. Bob ran in and got attacked by a massive Hydra. So we're picking up straight with the initiative, but before that, Bob, you get your one attack.
I'm ready. All right, so I just got bitten, right?
Yeah, and
okay.
Thrown, but it's like right above you now.
Okay, so is his head like retracting from me?
Yes.
Okay. So I've got my polearm. I have been trained to hold very tightly to it, my glaive. And so as his head is going to come back, I'm going to take it as strong as I can and kind of shake it off and stab up.
Okay, give me a roll.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try to
Got it.
I have handwritten or hand-done stuff for today.
25 to hit.
25?
I hope
that just hits. Well, what? A little more than just, but only a little more than. So you guys know his AC is lower than 25.
Okay.
Like, that's not disconcerting.
Great news, great news. So that is 18.
18?
This is slashing damage.
Ooh.
Just gonna try to poke him right on that nose.
Super stab.
Boop. All right, and with that, we are in the initiative order, and we're starting with Feral.
Okay, which two are
this one fire? And this one. I wish I could. Can I make them a different color? Actually, let's see.
There are auras. Sometimes you can see them, and sometimes you can't, and I can't figure out why they're hidden from other people sometimes.
It might be layers.
Or you can just do a box. Draw.
Okay, well, first, while y'all are... So basically, I will just say the two closest to you, because they're not going to... This one and this one are fairy fired.
Okay, cool. And I can't see any of the other creatures at this point, because I'm still in the other room. Correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action. Feral reaches in her pocket. Crud, dang it! And she's gonna grab a handful of pebbles. And she pulls out her hand and has 3 pebbles, and they start to glow. First red, and then radiating purple off from them. Probably nobody's noticing this, but that's what they're doing. And she is going to take a sling and is going to try and nail the. I need to check one little thing. Yeah, it's 120 feet. I'm good. Okay. She's gonna try and nail this one right here. With
Which one?
This one.
Yeah. Okay.
And is going to be using the sling with magic stones. So that changes what the attack is, I guess. So it's plus 11 now. So, and that will then allow her to have her sneak attack. That's what I'm trying to go for. There.
Okay.
It's cocked. Stay out of the way, please. Okay, that's a 28 to hit.
Doesn't hit. No, I'm just kidding. That hits.
Okay. New character. Who this? I gotta figure out sneak attack. All right.
Yay! First combat of the miniseries.
Okay.
Everyone's figuring out their character.
So I chose cleric.
Because you know it.
Not level 20, but
Yeah. 1 second.
16. What's the other part? Sorry.
I mean, the DM's gone. You could just say that you did 150 points of damage.
Hang on, Matt.
DM's asleep, no rules.
How much damage?
I'm working on it. Hang on. There's a lot of things here.
Her about ridiculous numbers.
So that's 22 damage on that guy, and this little, just little pebble of purple and probably all you can see is the purple just glinting. Although this room is purple, so maybe not.
I do have 21 perception.
I'd love to just beam and I had advantage on that attack. I'm just gonna do that just to see if I get a nat 20. I did not. Okay. Yeah. Right at the base of his skull. And then she is gonna step out of the way so that other people can get there. Because there's only a little doorway.
Yep.
And is still cursing under her breath because oops. She didn't actually look into the room before she did what she did, so she feels a little bad.
All right. Bob,
Sorry.
All right.
Nobody asked me to check the room. You just asked me what I saw.
All right, Bob, are you ready to take some attacks? Because it is now the Hydra of the World Serpent's turn. And it's got 7 heads. First attack is only a 15 to hit, so that misses.
Okay.
Second, that's even worse. Third is a 25 to hit. So that's 1 hit, 2 misses. There's 3 misses. So of the 4, 3 have missed so far. That is a natural 20.
I cannot. I'm too far away. I don't think I can see him is the problem.
And 1 more roll.
Because you said I can't. I'm close enough, but you said I can't see the Hydra, or can I see
Yeah, because there's a wall. You can't see it.
It's just a little door.
Okay.
So
I can't see Bob at this time?
You cannot. Yeah, no.
Okay.
The only person who can is Angle. So that's 3 hits, 1 of them a crit. So roll the 2 non-crits first.
Doing fantastic. We're gonna be fine.
Oh, I'm doing this on Beyond. That's a lot of D10s.
A lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm coming. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so the first non-crit is going to be only 32 damage.
Only.
The second one. Yeah, that's way worse. Wow. It's 18 damage on 8d10.
Yes.
Dang.
And now for the crit.
Oh.
Angles just is in the doorway, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was functioning off of, or else Farrell might have done something different. But
Okay,
she was like,
not a great roll, but it's rolled a 31, so that's 62 piercing.
Oof.
for just the one crit hit?
Yes. Yeah. That's 60. So total of about 100 damage on its first turn.
On its first turn.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
this is a
so
fun
that's
character.
that's all it can. It did its multi-attack, which is 7
Okay.
attacks. So that's all it has for right now.
I appreciate
It's
that
just
you
a
left
big
me with a
beastie.
nice number.
Oh, also, just so you know, lower, they are all technically monstrosities. All the big ones.
Wait, that means I get to do the thing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Her sword is basically a souped up holy avenger.
Hell yeah.
All right, and speaking of which, High Angle, it's your turn.
Hello. So, Angle, seeing all this mess, is going to hop onto Epo's back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bob's like, ow! It's a really big snake and I'm a little lady.
And so she's going to hop onto Angle. I think it was like 13 feet to get to Bob.
Yeah.
I can't really
Snap
play
to
with the
snap.
map, considering
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. Well, I have 60 feet of flying, so I'm going to go and swoop her up. Angle's just going to, like, come and scoop her up under her arms. And then,
Yeah.
what is the Hydra's... Can I tell what the Hydra's reach is?
Far.
Well,
It's 60 feet tall and has 7 heads.
right.
And just so you know, it has reactive heads, meaning it gets an opportunity attack for every head.
Flyby.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I know.
negates.
That's why I was stating for the room.
Okay, so scoop her up underneath her arms, and Angle's gonna fly by the rest of the way. Kind of, let me see, can I like click? Nope, it doesn't work. It only shows on my computer. I'm
So
trying to
20.
get kind of in between the Hydra and the cultists, but as far as I can get, so
But
that
here, like here,
how far is that? Is that 60 feet? Because from where I'm at, I can get 60 feet.
you can get there.
Okay. I want to take Bob with me. Fly by 60 feet.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
And I'm not done.
Do-do-do-do.
Obviously, that's only my movement. But now,
That'll put you 10 feet away from the Hydra, though.
yes, we've got more movement in us. It's cool. I'm going to, Epo is going to toss. I assume this would be her action, to toss Bob about 30-ish feet away, if we can get that.
Roll a strength check with Epo.
Epo, natural 20.
Hey!
Cancel.
And she will go.
So
roll-
Epo,
So Bob's
Epo's-
way back here now.
yeah, Epo scoops Bob up. They like lightning speed, super fast. There is this poof of air around and pressure, and then she does a spin and tosses Bob, misty step to Bob and catching from falling.
Okay.
that was so cool.
And as
Anime
we're
stuff.
going, I know, and as I'm going towards Bob, I will cast Moonbeam, 5th level, and Angle kind of takes her 2 fingers from each hand to her lips, and with these beads of opal and luminescent seeds, she goes. And this glittery white moonbeam mist just veils it in front of her, and she speeds past it towards Bob. The glitter and the dust kind of come off of her and Epo, and this moonbeam, it's I believe I can choose. It's either 2. Well, let me get to the spell again. I was looking at my sword. Moonbeam. Okay. So 5-foot radius. Yes, and I can do, well, it says 120 feet / 5 feet radius. Does that mean I get a choice, DM?
I think it's 120 foot range.
120 foot
Range.
5 foot
range.
radius.
And 5 foot radius.
I see that. You are correct. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and hit. I'm assuming I can only get one of the cultists, right? It's a 5 foot. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd only be able to get one.
I'm gonna go for the one that is nearest to me.
That one?
Mm-hmm. And so this veil of dust, all of that just came off of Epo and Angle, kind of coalesce and just laser beam right onto them. So let me cast that so I remember. This was 5th level.
Yeah.
And they need to make a con save of 19.
Con save, okay. Ooh, exactly 19.
Dang. Well, they still take half damage of 5d10.
Roll a 16 and get +3.
Rude. Okay. Let me do maths real quick. I'm going to use my calculator because... All right. 2, 5, 10, 6, and 5 is 28 points of damage halved.
So 14?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on. That's not what my calculator said. Let me fix this real quick. 10 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2. Yes, it's 14. I'm just gonna turn to Bob. Where would you like to land? Or how bad does Bob look? I might hold her for a second.
I'm not looking great.
You know what? She's gonna say, wait here for a second. And Ipo's gonna kind of put her onto her back.
I just looked at your character sheet and I'm like, oh, already?
Yeah. She's just going to encourage Bob to kind of climb up and help her onto Ipo with Angle. Since Ipo, we have decided, can carry at least 2 of us.
How far off the ground are we?
I think she would have kept pretty low, so between 5 and 10.
Oh, okay.
So not a far jump for Bob.
Okay.
And that, yes, because all of the Bob juggling was Angle's actions and stuff. So
All right then.
is my turn.
Archmage Baron Commander
Juggle the door.
Raphael Blackwood, it is your turn.
Alrighty, time to do wizard stuff. As I walk out, I'm gonna look over at Farrell and just be like, "Good throw," and then step through the
flips him off.
entrance.
As he goes
Chill.
past her.
I'm
even
trying.
see it. It's at his back.
While he can see her, or after he walks away.
She kind of like thinks for a moment and then goes, meh, and just does it and just throws it
I would have respected you if you did it while I was looking.
It's more she was trying to decide, was he serious or was that sarcastic? It's a wizard, I don't care.
Completely serious. Such a genuine man. He's so nice.
He was trying to poke fun at her earlier.
I'm going to how to describe this. As he steps out, kind of like grabs the corner of the wall and swings around, throwing his back against the wall there, just outside, and then takes the staff, puts the end in one hand, aims, and like there's almost like a charge going up like the veins of other metals up the side, and it just collects the top. And I'm gonna cast Fireball through the staff at 7th level. Using 7 of the staff's charges. I have 10 left now. I'm going to add also a what's it called? A power surge. So this is going to do 10 extra force damage, and I'm going to put it, if I remember my measuring. Yeah, right here, right in
So right on the cultists, not the Hydras.
Well, it's right there, and it's a 20-foot radius, so it will get the Hydra and all the cultists.
Okay, so dex saving throws for all 4 of them.
Yes,
or 5 of them.
DC 21 dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry, Cole. Can you remind me, because the fairy fire is a 20-foot radius. Technically, the big Hydra would have been in that if it was where it is now, just barely. Correct? Or are you saying no? It was hidden well enough it didn't get hit.
Well, it wasn't there when you did it. It moved towards where it threw Bob.
Got it. Okay.
After, yeah. Okay, so 1 pass, 1 fail, 1 fail, definite fail. And what's normal Hydras? Ooh, so one of the cultists does pass the saving throw. 3 of them do not, and the Hydra does not.
Nice.
That is 48 points of fire damage and plus 10 points of force damage.
So 58 damage to all.
Correct.
To 3
and
of them.
I don't think the force damage is halved, but I'm not sure, so I'll let you make the call on that.
Ooh, that one took a lot. So trying to do this with people who 15. You know what? I am on a computer. Calculators are a thing.
Yes, they are. It's correct.
Ooh, it's a lot of damage to him. What's 48 after 24? So 34 total. Good job there, Blackwood.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I don't think there's really anything else I can do. Do I assume I'm assuming that Blackwood, and also I'm not sure if I'm remembering Dungeons and Dragons correctly. Does Blackwood know how to keep Hydra heads from regenerating?
He hasn't fought too many Hydras. Well, I'll say this. He knows for a normal Hydra, yes, for sure.
Okay.
And with that damage, you did burn one of the heads off of this Hydra.
Okay.
So it is down to 5 heads.
Does it look like the fire has possibly prevented a further head from growing?
Yes.
Cauterized.
Okay.
Yes. For this Hydra, yes.
Then Blackwood will call out to the group as he has his back to the wall. He'll go, assuming that we're all operating with mostly the same knowledge base, he'll go, fireworks on those 2 small ones. Not sure how it's going to affect the larger ones, so just mind yourself. And just kind of stand at the ready, keeping an eye on those cultists up there.
Okay, that's your turn.
That is my turn.
Normal Hydra time. And this one has just enough movement. So say hello to Blackwood.
Let's go!
You're blocking my view.
And it's going to just go and go do a little chompy chomp with its 5 remaining heads.
Let's go for it.
Okay, first head.
I'm gonna no, hang on.
That's only a 16.
Okay, that misses.
Second head, that is only a 14.
Misses.
Third head, 19.
That does hit.
Fourth hit, 20. Fifth hit, 17.
Was that a nat 20
2.
or a regular 20?
Regular 20.
Oh, okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That is 2 hits.
Okay, 2 hits. I think with this guy, doesn't do as many d10s of damage when he bites.
Shocking.
So,
What a shocker.
so 25 piercing total for both attacks for you. These are much smaller Hydra boys. And this one is just going to move closer. Actually, let's see how far he can move. He's just going to move closer to the cultists. And all 6 of the heads are going to kind of like come together and touch their noses and bow their heads down to the cultists. So,
Right.
something happening there. But that's the Hydra turn. Now it is Bob.
Hey, no.
Wait. Yeah, Atropa, you go
Oh,
last.
Bob.
Yeah.
I forgot. I forgot.
Bob got
that
a
was
surprise. Bob got an extra
surprise
attack.
this round.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, about
It's
me.
Bob's full turn.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Ignore me.
And then they've still got the cultists and then Atropa.
Yeah, I forgot about the cult.
Are the cultists doing any kind of like ceremony or anything, or are they just?
They were when you guys came in, and their attentions have kind of been turned to you guys, but they're still like doing what they're doing, but now they're kind of looking around at you guys. Each one looking at a specific thing that looks like they're going to be trying to attack.
Okay. I'm gonna move a little closer.
Okay,
then
you
I'm
have
going-
control of it. Yeah, you have control.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna throw out my 2 echoes.
Okay, so let's get some extra minis for you.
Mm-hmm.
Another Bob. The ones without your nameplate are your echoes,
Okay.
and I will give you control of them.
Yeah, like 15 feet diagonal of each side of Bob, you see 2 kind of shadowy versions of Bob. Sort of ghost-like in appearance.
3 Bobs.
The Bobs! The Bobs are out.
You know, if you take the O off one of the names, then you have a bo situation going on here. Anyone who's ever watched anime in the 90s.
Sorry.
Okay.
He was a man with a blonde afro who fought with his nose hair.
Not know
Which
this
anime
one.
was that?
Bo.
Oh,
That was me in high school.
Fist of the nose hair? You study it?
Those who know.
They no.
I just started the journey of One Piece, so I'm gonna be stuck
Oh,
there for
no.
a while.
Mm.
It gave me so much street cred with a couple of my students. Like
Amazing.
they are now asking me daily, what did you watch last night, miss? What did you watch last night? I'm like, you guys, I do watch other things.
Not anymore, you don't.
Apparently.
All
No,
One
you're not going
Piece.
with them.
I will say it's good brain dead entertainment.
All right.
Well, that's fitting because Luffy does not have a brain.
I mean, he has a heart though. Let's go, Bob. Do all the
Okay.
damage.
Bob.
All right.
Bob.
So left shadow Bob, this one, is going to strike at the northmost cultist. That is a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that total. Yeah, that. Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to make all 4 attacks and then do damage, or do each attack? How do you prefer?
Do all 4.
All
Just
4
do all
attacks?
4 attacks, yeah.
Okay.
God, I forgot how busted Echo Knight is.
I
I
will play
love
one day,
Becky.
but I need a break from fighters, I think. My next one needs to be a magic
Join the
user.
club.
We're gonna do the north one is gonna take 2 hits, and then the east one is gonna take 2. If I hit. 27, 18 plus 15, and then a 23.
All of those hit, yeah.
Okay.
These guys don't have very high AC. They're in ropes.
Good. Love to hear that. That is what we like to hear.
So you're aiming 2 attacks at this one and 2 at this one? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that is 12 plus another 12. So 24 to the north one. Plus 11. So 30 for the east one.
These guys have
And
already
I'm-
taken a beating.
I'm going to move back just a little bit.
Real
with-
Bob runs away.
And with that, I end my turn.
All right, Bob. Well, now it is the cultists. And the cultist A.
If
Nice.
it's
Going
cultist
to-
A turn, he takes damage from Moonbeam because it happens if they are start their turn in the Moonbeam.
Okay.
So con save 19.
Definitely not a 19.
Cool. Let's see. Okay, I'll trust a calculator. 10.
That's why I needed more tabs of D&D Beyond open to pull up spells.
Yeah.
Is that a 9 or a 6? That's a 9. 29 points of damage.
Damage?
29 moon damage.
Congratulations, guys. You got your first creature below 100 HP.
Jeez.
Great.
Great.
So the first one, is going to look over at Bob. Its eyes are going to glow, and you're going to hear in Ophidian in your brain. You're going to hear, it translates for you. How about we put those phantoms to better use? And it's going to cast Charm Person on Bob.
Counterspell.
So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! Sorry, guys, I don't actually
You know what
have
Bob is
counterspell.
not?
Paladin auras, though.
Oh yeah. So okay, because of my aura, you get a +5 to your saving throw and advantage because of my sword.
Oh, thank God.
Keep
So,
forgetting.
You know what
wisdom
Bob
saving
is
throw.
not? Bob is not
Wise.
wise.
The DC is 22.
Ooh.
Yes, Blackwood?
I would like to counterspell that.
Okay, at what level are you casting Counterspell?
What is it? Charm person or hey? Well, I'll just do a regular 3rd level. Why not?
Okay, you'll have to roll to beat.
Let's do it. What's the DC?
The DC will be... It's 10 plus the spellcasting modifier. Plus the spell's levels. The DC is 17.
Nope.
Oh. Okay, Bob, wisdom saving throw.
I'm currently getting
+5
eaten by
with
a Hydra.
advantage.
Actually, yeah.
So 18 on the dice +5, so 23. Yeah.
You pass.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Bob is
Would
wise today.
Yes, Blackwood?
I even have had line of sight through the Hydra? I'm now realizing.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, that's my bad. I should have said.
Works out.
I just wanted to see if
No.
you could. I was honestly going to be like, let's see if you can. And then if you succeed, I'll be like, unfortunately, you don't have line of sight.
Yeah.
All right.
Rickon.
My phantoms will stay right where they are.
Okay, so let's pull up the next spell that the next one's going to cast.
It's like the worst part about using spellcasters is NPCs is you can't just click and get the whole description. You gotta look it up. Okay.
Yeah.
What exactly is this?
Mhm.
No, we're not doing that one.
So I'm looking
You
at
know
my
what?
spells again, going, oh, this is interesting.
This is what the fun thing about having only 2 of the creatures on the battlefield not being homebrew is I have to I gave them the spell. What does the spell do again? All right. So this one is going to be looking right at Angle and points a hand and cast Chained Lightning at Angle
Oh no.
at a higher level. So Bob will also have to make a saving throw because another bolt is going to go and another bolt is also going to into Epo.
I suppose I still don't have line of sight, do
Do
I?
not. That's why so
I'm gonna try to fix that
Give
for us.
me-
The trope is
Unfortunate
Give me
indeed.
Dex saving throws, one for Angle, one for Bob, and one for Epo.
That's not gonna do it for me.
not happy with this lack of line of sight.
Bob, are you
Natural
factoring
24 angle. That's
Plus what?
30.
Okay, you're good. Bob, remember you get saving bonuses because you're within range of Angle.
Right. So,
Oh yeah, so that would actually
21.
have been a 35.
21, that does save, so you take half damage.
You did it with advantage too?
With advantage.
Yeah. And what about Bob? Or what about Epo?
You said it's a dex?
Mm-hmm.
23.
That passes, so you all take half damage. So let's get a bunch of D8s.
Dislike.
Oh, good thing. Oh.
Don't like it when you do that.
So that's a
Evo.
62 lightning damage, halved to 31.
Stop it.
Stop it.
It rolled we legit rolled 9 8s and a 6. I'm gonna stop rolling on D&D Beyond because D&D Beyond is rolling well for me today. Remy likes to say that I made a pact with the dice rolling god, apparently, because I rolled my character for the new campaign. I rolled 2 18s, a 17, a 14, a 12, and then my first negative stat I've rolled in like 3 years, I rolled a 7.
You said 31?
31 damage to both Ipo, to all three of you. For guy number 3, and since they can't see anyone else, they're focusing on Bob, Ipo, and Angle.
Great.
That was 31 on the save, correct?
Yeah, on the save, yeah.
Okay.
So it was 62 total.
Got it. Just making sure.
So the third of the 4 is going to cast... Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, no, not that one. On Angle, it's going to glare and cast Power Word Stun.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I don't think it works. Nope, it does not work. You have over 158 points, but I'm not going to go back on it. So it...
They didn't know that.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Didn't know that.
I'm not going to go back on it, so it just does not work.
The magic just kind of washes over her. And which one was it that tried that?
The one at the very bottom.
Okay. She just kind of slowly turns her head towards him. Almost like a snake.
It's okay. He's got a
So-
splitting headache too.
And now the last one looks at the Hydra that's bowed to it, and it's going to swirl its hand, and it's going to say something in Ophidian you guys don't understand, and pull in the soul of that Hydra as its body decomposes. And you see the soul of a 6-headed Hydra, and 3 of the heads go into the portal, and it puts points at the other normal Hydra, and 3 more heads sprout from it, so it now has 8 heads.
Love it here.
But that was only one Hydra.
Garbage.
Now there's only one small Hydra. And it regains, I need to roll, because it regains 24 hit points. Oh no, not 140. 130. Okay. And that is their turn. And now Atropa.
Okay.
There is the big Hydra blocking your path.
That one has 9 heads now, correct?
8.
Well,
8. It lost
8.
a head before. Yeah, so it has 8.
Yeah, so Atropa's annoyed at this point that this giant monstrosity is in the way. She's gonna walk up a little bit just behind Blackwood and be like, I need you to move. This is... Get out of my way. And her eyes go black and I'm casting Banishment. So 21 charisma save.
Get it.
Okay. And remind me, banishment is if it's from this plane, it will return after
A minute.
After a minute, so the next round. Or not the
No.
next round, but
In 10 rounds.
charisma of 19, you said?
21.
21? Well, it's got -2 and it rolled an at 20, so that's 18. So banish.
Ah.
Get
So-
out of here.
So it's gone for 10
All right.
rounds, right?
Yes.
Yep. Oh, just so you know, though, what that mage did, I'll just go ahead and tell you this. When it put the 3 Hydra heads that it sacrificed, 3 hours were taken off of the ritual.
No.
I need a dislike button.
What if we didn't? What if we didn't do that?
How about not?
I'm just taking it out real quick.
And I believe that's all
And
I can
it's 6
do.
it's 6 seconds per round, correct? So in 10 rounds, that Hydra
yeah,
will come
10
back.
rounds.
Okay.
I have a D10 right here, so I can keep track of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Where's the 0?
14 hours remain. 14 hours remain until the resurrection of Jörmangandr.
Where's my 1? Okay. And I think that's all I got, because all of my bonus actions are spells.
Hey, Raphael, you have line of sight now.
Yeah.
And with that,
I needed that too. Yeah, I'm sneaking up like right behind you. So I can see into the room.
okay. With that, we are back to the top of the order with Farrell.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak in because I can't see anything. And yeah, she's gonna come basically all the way over here. I think. Sure, why not? Let's go there. And I assume she can see big boy over here, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, and she's gonna look at the wizard and you're lucky I like you. And is going to cast an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh yeah.
What does
that's
her
a
Eldritch
20.
Blast look like?
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
That's all right. I'm just curious.
Patience. There's
Laura's
a
like,
thing.
hey, describe things
There's
for
another
me.
thing
Write me
that's
a
gonna
book.
happen here. Okay. So that's a 26 to hit. So I'm assuming that hits.
That also slightly hits.
And as this Eldritch Blast comes through, she literally just reaches out both hands and just throws her hands out. And these tendrils basically start forming in her fingers and grow out of them like like vines, but they are red and fiery with purple thorns that seem to grow and grow as it gets closer and closer to the Hydra. And as it does, those thorns wrap around the Hydra and it pops out of existence using what's it called? My brain just froze. I had this really cool description and then using, where is it? Hurl through hell. There is no save. It just happens.
What is that?
Amazing.
Actually, let me
Metal
look at
as
Hurl
hell.
Through Hell.
Yeah.
Because
So I'm going to roll the damage for Eldritch Blast, and then I will roll the damage for Hurl Through Hell, because I think it's gone for at least a round.
Nice.
Magic is so cool.
I don't see
Yeah.
Hurl Through Hell on D&D Beyond.
It is...
Hurl Through...
It's a 14th level warlock thing. It's on my D&D Beyond. It's what I've used it before. I can send you the picture of it.
Oh, I got your thing up.
Okay.
Features.
If you scroll down, starting at 14th level, and you hit a creature with an attack, you can use this feature to instantly teleport the target through the lower planes. The creature disappears and hurtles through a nightmare landscape. At the end of your next turn, the target returns to the space it previously occupied, or the nearest unoccupied space. If the target is not a fiend, it takes 10d10 psychic damage as it reels from its horrific experience.
Oh
It's
my
amazing.
gosh.
That is metal as
I
hell.
love that.
I know. When I saw that, I went, warlocks are cool.
It's like
but
we're
I-
level 20 or something.
I hate to rain on your parade, but Eldritch Blast is technically a spell, correct?
But it's an attack. It doesn't say it has to be a melee attack. It just says an attack.
Well, yeah. But one of these guys is going to counterspell.
Okay.
I'm going to counterspell his counterspell because I want this to happen.
And then another guy's going to counterspell your counterspell.
I'm
Anyone?
gonna counterspell that counterspell. I can't.
So you're going to counterspell your
I'm
counterspell.
sorry. I can't.
Okay, no,
Wait, no,
it's
so
fine.
is that
Dang it,
actually
Laura.
going to be
Oh,
three?
that
All
would
right.
have been so cool.
So he's literally wasting a counterspell on a tiny little
It
Eldritch
is, but-
Blast.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Because he doesn't know what I was doing. So then my
That's
hurl
true.
through hell doesn't go off because Eldritch Blast doesn't hit.
Yeah. So that doesn't go off. And
Neither. Okay. So I don't lose it, correct?
you don't lose it, no.
So wait, did they actually counterspell my counterspell? Just so I know.
Yeah, they rolled a 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the first guy rolled a 17, but since it's not at a level, so yeah.
Okay. So still have my bonus action. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead.
How does that work through a creature, though, that can't? That's interesting, though, because... There are some creatures that cannot be banished, so how does that work for...
It's not a banishment. It literally does not say anything about it. It's just any
He gets
creature.
a fun trip through the Avernus.
I mean,
Like
and
a
it's
roller
only for
coaster.
a round. Like, it's super epic. But
Yeah.
it's not overpowered or anything.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
just-
not. These guys seem very adamant to protect this creature.
Okay. Okay. Then I will go ahead. Seeing that happen, she gets very irritated and starts to just seethe and just growl. A low growl radiates from her throat, and which I cannot do, especially with my voice like this. Normally could pull it off, maybe. And anyone who could see her sees hair start to grow across her face, and her canines lengthen, and instead of a human or half elfish looking woman in front of you, you now see a very short feline looking creature, and I will add my temporary hit points. And
Yeah.
that's my turn.
All right. I was just checking something for my own benefit, and that is correct. Okay. Now, it's the big snake's turn. And he's kind of mad that his snack got taken away from him. So he's going to use his movement, and Epo will get an attack of opportunity. Oh, wait. It doesn't fit over there. Never mind. It's too big.
Ipa would have actually come with me and Bob because she can Misty.
okay,
And
well,
I
that makes-
also realized that I cast 2 spells as my action, so technically I wouldn't have been able to get Moonbeam off.
Oh, that's fine for now, but we'll deal with that later.
I won't do it again.
So it's going to move his happy little butt right
No!
here.
Stop it.
And first, 3 heads are going to go over Bob straight into Epo.
My baby. Now, we didn't talk about her having armor.
He does, well, her
I feel like
AC,
she would have, but that's not something we talked about.
we didn't talk about it, and since you also shrunk her down for a minute, she wouldn't have been able to, so first attack definitely doesn't hit.
Okay.
Second one definitely does hit because it's an 18 plus 8, so third attack is a natural 20, but Atropa can see now, so she can negate it if she wants.
You said net 20?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Well, I don't know if it matters. Ipo doesn't have a lot of hit points.
Well, I probably can't see what you're attacking. So.
We should have
I'm just
talked
gonna-
about her a little more.
I'm just going to roll all of these d10s. I'm just going to roll them all at once. That's 17 d10s rolling. Or 16, sorry.
There's no way she's still up.
This one die will... Yeah, 93 piercing damage.
Yeah, no, so Ipo, kind of standing between Angle and the Hydra, just kind of in this flurry, kind of like a Pocahontas wind and leaves thing, but it's green and purple, kind of just disappears.
Okay.
Vera screams from where she is and starts to just launch off of Farrell's shoulder. Just for flavor.
Okay. The next, and those attacks did come as Epo is kind of flying. The first attack that misses, whiffs under, Epo kind of flutters up, and the other 2 attacks just pierce and rip it through Epo. Completely rip through. And since she has a physical body, she can obviously be summoned back. But one of the snakes swallows Epo whole.
She just kind of this purple mist coming out from its mouth.
And it
Because
still
she's
has
a celestial
4
spirit.
attacks, and it's action. And fun fact, its attack range is 15 feet, Angle.
Yeah,
So you're taking 2 of those.
cool.
That one actually probably won't hit. That is an 18 to hit.
Nope.
You know what? Yeah, that's a 20. That's a 26 to hit. So,
Yeah.
and it's gonna do a fun little thing with this one. It's got a fun little feature when it lands an attack. It can do called Dragon Drop.
Drag and drop.
Drag
Sounds
and
like a
drop.
Pokemon. Oh.
Is this
So
the
it's-
WWE?
So you're still going to take the bite damage, which is going to be the 8d10s. Uh, 62 piercing. Now I need you to give me a... I wrote all this stuff down. Strength saving throw.
The strength? Cool.
Yeah.
Do I have... that's an 18.
AC is 19. So you
Cool.
so it bites you, lifts you into the air, and slams you into the ground. And now you're gonna take some more damage. It can only do this once per turn. You're gonna take 5d8 bludgeoning. That's gonna be 27 bludgeoning. And you are prone.
That's fine.
And then the last two attacks are the heads are gonna turn and look down at Bobby. That is an 11 to hit.
No.
And that's a 15 to hit. So
No.
these two attacks calm down and so I'll describe everything. The obviously attacks the Evo. The attacks with Angle, one of them tries to lunge at you and Angle kind of dodges out of the way, and the second bite comes from the side, picks Angle up and just boom, slams her into the ground. And at the same time, the other two attacks come lunging straight at Bob, but Bob is not the size of their usual prey. So one of them overshoots Bob, and the other comes right at Bob, but Bob does a little flourish and just kind of vaults over with her glaive, and then the things retract their heads. And as its bonus action,
I have Sentinel.
okay,
So as the one reached over my head to hit, I want to stab up.
okay,
Get it.
We're going to see if it works. I may be too short.
Yeah.
I may be too short. Math, 24.
to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That exactly hits.
Yes.
That is its AC.
Tippy toes. I get on my very tippy toes and stab up at the throat.
Ballerina.
That's its bonus action.
Wait, do I get... It's not...
17. Yeah.
17.
So it has its head in me. Do I get a reaction as it pulls away to opportunity attack since it's moving out of my range, technically?
Yeah, but a disadvantage because you're prone.
I mean, it's right there. But, okay.
You're prone still.
Yeah.
That's not the end of its turn.
Nope.
So, nope.
It
So
skids
the end of its
off.
turn, it's going to just start to shake its body, and it plunges its tail into the ground, and vines are going to shoot up around Bob. And Bob, it's going to be using a little thing I have called sudden growth. I need you to give me a dex saving throw.
I don't want to.
Is this a spell?
I don't want.
No, it is
But
a
you get a +5.
+5.
But no advantage.
No advantage. That's only for spells.
21.
That passes. You dodge out of the way of these vines. You would have been grappled until your next turn if this had failed. But okay. And you did how much damage? Probably you did 18 damage, right?
17, I think.
17? Whatever. So it does not lose a head from that. All right. So
I
now
tried.
its turn is over. Angle, you are lying on your butt. Oh, and Epo is dead. The Epo's gone.
It's gone. Okay. I'm going to, seeing that Bob is real rough, I'm going to get up off my butt. And I'm
That's half your movement.
Yep, and I'm going to use the rest of my movement because I have 30 feet like most people. So I'm going to go up to Bob and I'm going to use my last 5th level spell to cure wounds.
Thank you.
Don't you have lay on hands?
Oh, you know what? I do have lay on hands. Let's do that instead.
Magic CPR. Just
I'm going to, well, let's see. Let me do some maths real quick.
don't waste your smite slots.
Yeah, you need smites.
Yeah.
Smite slots.
Well, funny thing about being a level 20 paladin. So I'm going to dump 50. That's half my lay on hands into Bob.
Cool. And
50.
that is your action.
That
What
is-
is it?
My action.
That'll be
Man, once you get a
one
chance to
whole
attack, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, once I get a chance. Once I'm not saving people.
Cleric's just back there like, I'm coming.
There's I've played paladins who like healing nab, but Angle's way too noble.
I am a grave cleric though, so I do the best healing when they're down.
Oh, well. Is that something we would have talked about?
I may
Probably
give you
not,
that
no.
opportunity. We'll see.
Oh, probably not.
Hopefully I'm preventing her from like, you know.
Well, hey, Bob now has basically double the hit points they did have.
More than
Also,
double
you're
what
too
I
far
had.
away from me.
Hopefully you're up to at least 100-ish.
Yeah,
or
those
almost
hundreds of
100.
HP kind of go down when a creature can deal 8d10 damage 7 times in one turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it has legendary actions too.
Mm.
Okay.
Jacob's like, I don't like this.
I
I don't like this one bit.
Let's
Level 20 one shot,
see.
guys. Or level 20
He is
miniseries. Not one shot.
mean.
I am sometimes. Whenever I get to level 20, I am very mean.
Moonbeam
Let's-
is Moonbeam concentration? Yes, it is. Okay.
Yes. Well, lay on hands, I'll say, does not break your concentration, but you will have to make a concentration check for getting your slammed into the
Oh
frickin'
yeah,
ground.
that's right. Okay, let me do that real quick. What do I have to beat?
Always space on concentration.
Concentration is just a roll, or do you add something?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then this
Con
is gonna
save.
be
I was just remembering
epic.
those. I was
Hold
like,
on.
it's con, right? It's
Yeah,
con or
con.
wisdom? It's con.
On.
The 25.
Yeah, I'll say that. That definitely passes. You are still have your moonbeam going.
Cool.
You're still with Sailor Moon over there.
I somehow keep ending up becoming a Sailor Moon in all my campaigns. At least 2 now so far.
All right. So next up we have. Who is next to the initiative after Angle? That would be, well, it would have been the Hydras, but one of them is chilling in another plane of existence.
Yeah.
And now, so that means it's Bob's turn.
So you'll see one of the shadows start to run around here. The shadow will run down here. We're gonna hit the same people. So gonna go for the same thing. So 2 to the north, 2 to the, actually, right here, 2 to the east.
Okay.
Math, 23, 29, 19.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes,
okay.
they all hit.
And
They said
then
these things
dirty
are wearing
20.
robes. Nat 20?
Dirty 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Roll your
Okay.
damage.
How much
I'll say roll
damage?
2 at a time. Roll me the damage for one crease, and then roll me the damage for another.
That's what I do.
Okay.
Plus 18 plus 7, 20, 18 plus 7,
18 plus
20.
7,
25.
25.
25.
That's for the north one. And then 18, 27 for the east one.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then I want to, we're going to move here. And I'm going to do a swappy swap with this one.
Okay.
So you will see one shadow kind of flicker, and it becomes Bob, and Bob kind of flickers out and becomes a shadow.
Okay, 1 second. Let me look at something. Okay. It's going to use, at the end of your turn, one of its legendary actions to do a tail swipe. So anyone within 10 feet of it will have to make what is it again? A strength saving throw, or be knocked prone.
Why isn't always strength, man?
Or be knocked prone.
17. Remember those who are within 30 feet of me, which is probably nobody anymore.
Well, that also counts for Bob's. Well, basically, for Bob's echoes, if they don't get this, they'll just be gone because they only have 1 HP.
They got 29 save for both.
Okay, so they both save, so they're not knocked prone and they don't take any damage. What was yours again, Laura?
17. I'm rolling pretty good, but I only have a +1 to my strength.
Ooh.
Yeah, that unfortunately does save. The DC was 17.
Hey!
Nice.
So you take no damage and you're not knocked prone.
Amazing. I appreciate that.
So as it sweeps the
Screw
tail
your
around,
legendary action.
the echoes just go, and then Angel will say, like, you block it with your sword and like push the tail off of you.
Cool.
And that's one of its legendary actions. I'm not gonna say how many. And then that is after its turn, and after Bob's turn, that leads us to the cultist of Ninotropa.
Have I gone this
Oh
round?
no, I'm sorry, Blackwood. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Blackwood is next after Engel. I'm sorry, that's my bad.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
You were supposed to go before Bob. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Bob's my friend.
All right, Blackwood, what you got?
All right. I keep changing my mind, but I figure why not be consistent? I am going to move 30 feet this direction. And I am going to... I measured it out, so there. I just have to re-find it. Is it here? Okay, yeah. So right there, on that point.
Which point? Right there?
Yeah. I will cast Synaptic Static. So does a gesture with his hand and kind of comes up, and there's like almost like a tiny little like bead of a vacuum in space at the end of the staff that almost like makes the noise like when the Witch King breaks Gandalf's staff in Return of the King. It's that like that kind of like that like sickly inhale, and then like the little tiny bead just goes to that spot, and just like the only thing you can see is the shockwave that is going to hit all 4 of the cultists and neither Bob nor Bob's duplicate.
Okay.
That is an intelligence saving throw, DC 21.
1 miss or 1 fail. 2 fails. 1 success. 2 successes. So we'll say this guy and this guy, the 2 closest to the blast, succeed, and the 2 further out fail.
5, 6, 7. Didn't have the dice ready this time because I changed my mind about a dozen times. Okay, give me just a moment. That is 10, 29. And you know what? Just for craps and laughs, I'm going to add my currently last power surge to add 10 points of force damage to this.
Okay.
So there is like a forceful shockwave, but that is going to be 29 points of psychic damage plus 10 points of force damage. And the ones that failed, once I pull the spell back up, The ones that fail, they have muddled thoughts for 1 minute. So for the next minute, they roll a d6 and subtract the number from all its attack rolls, ability checks, as well as constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Okay.
And they make an intelligence save at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself as a success.
All right, so now it's their turn. If that's your turn, Blackwood.
That is all I can do. I think Blackwood mutters under his breath as he sees them casting spells, and he just goes, rudimentary technique.
So the first one who has not had his muddled mind. So this one here, he goes, let's try. In Ophidian, he says something about in your mind you hear, we're going to try again. Kneel before me, and going to cast Charm Person on Bob again. So Bob, give me a Wisdom saving throw.
If you're within 30 feet of me, you have advantage and plus 5.
Is she?
I don't know.
She is not.
I didn't know.
Oh, no. Right outside of my...
1, 2...
Uh-oh. Okay.
I'll counterspell.
At what level?
I will do 4th level.
It instantly works.
Hey.
No need to roll. It was casting at 4th level.
Bob, come back. Just
Blackwood yells out again
one.
as he slams the staff down and cancels the spell. He just yells out, rudimentary technique.
All right, so this one down here is going to still look at Angle.
The first rudimentary technique, Farrell looked at him like, what the heck? And then realizing the second one, oh, that wasn't for me. Got it. Okay.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Not them.
So he's going to go. The same one is going to point at Angle and try to cast Power Word Stun again. This time you have less than 150 HP.
Yeah,
so
I know.
make me a con. Oh, actually, you are auto stunned, and you make a con saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Cool.
Power
So-
words. Cool.
And then the other two who have their minds muddled, one of them looks towards Blackwood and just haphazardly points its hand out and casts Fireball
Oh,
right here.
well, whoops.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
So
Wish I still had a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's going to hit all. Actually, Atropa's behind a wall, so
Yes.
Atropa is behind cover, so will
No,
not take. But
I'll counterspell that after seeing Blackwood do it a couple times.
okay, at what level?
I can only do it at 5th level, so.
Okay, you'll have to
Warlock, baby.
you'll have to give me a roll then.
Okay. So seeing that,
The
Farrell just growls back, no! And
The DC is 18 because it was casting this Fireball at 8th level.
okay.
Damn.
I don't remember how to do this because I haven't done it in forever. What do I add to it? My spell?
Your
Oh.
no,
Your-
I don't know. I haven't played a spellcaster in forever.
I think it's your spell modifier.
It's your spell
not your
modifier, yeah.
attack.
It's your spell
And I
casting
rolled an
mod-
18.
Okay, you succeed.
Aha.
So
And
the fireball gets wrapped up in those same vines that came out at the start of her Eldritch Blast, and they just wrap around it and squeeze it into a little puff of smoke.
Blackwood point just goes that's how you do it. He's getting amped right now.
He's an adrenaline junkie.
Nah, he's just got a lot of stuff.
So
That's fair.
the final one will look up and just point at Farrell as a beam of yellow light just shoots out and hits Farrell in the chest, and nothing happens.
Interesting.
But you see the
Okay.
creature is keeping its finger pointed at Farrell.
That's worrisome.
Does
Real
Blackwood
quick,
recognize
I
it?
don't like that.
did the one
Get
that
out of
was
there,
in
man.
Moonbeam go? Because they needed to make another save.
Yeah.
Wisdom, right? That's
Con.
a 6. Oh, con, that's a 5.
Okay. Then they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man,
Two of these guys are real close to dead.
that was a good roll. Good job, War.
I would like them to die.
Yeah, me too. 10, 10,
feel like Black Ray and Farrell are kind of bonding over the uses of counter spells.
32 points
We'll
of
see.
damage.
Ooh. Woohoo. Ooh, look at you.
Moonbeam's fun, because it doesn't matter if I'm stunned or not.
Okay. So with that, that is the end of the cultist's turn. And then it's Atropa's turn.
Okay, I'm going to go. I'm still kind of staying towards the back, but I'm gonna come to like the actual entrance.
No damage.
Raise my hands, and instead my eyes are going to go a fiery, like white orange. And you just see column after column of fire land on cultist, and the Hydra itself. I'm gonna cast Blame Strike.
Nice.
So they all need to make a dex save.
And that's on all 5 of them?
Yes, that's on all of them.
What's the DC?
21.
Fail, 1 pass, 1 fail.
Or Firestorm, but yeah.
So the
Lots of
Hydra
fires.
passes and one of the cultists pass. We'll say it's this guy. Oh no, I'm sorry, this guy. These 3 fail, and the Hydra passes.
Okay. Firestorm. Oop. All of the 7d10.
Oh,
So that's gonna be not amazing. 37 fire damage.
so funny enough, 37 fire damage. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
You kill the one on the very bottom, which is the one who pointed at Farrell. And as he dies, his concentration breaks, and Farrell glows bright orange, and a delayed blast fireball booms out of her. And that is at 9th level. So that is 14d6.
Don't I get a save and everyone around me?
Yeah, a
assume
dex
so.
saving throw, yeah.
Am I caught in that or no?
Yes.
His
My
fireball's
advantage.
a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
I'm not in it. And technically neither
Oh, I'm
is...
not either.
Wait, hold on, let me...
It's just on Farrell.
Yeah, it's just Farrell.
Oh,
Nice.
She's
I was hoping
gonna
she would move before that happened, but...
go ahead and at first it seems like she's caught in it, and then you notice her just at first it explodes around her and it happens, but there's just a little bit of purple glow radiating off of her that doesn't make it quite as bad. I'm assuming, because I'm going to use Dark One's Own Luck to add 10 to my roll. So my roll was a 16, so that turns it into a 26 save.
Yeah, that's safe, so you take half damage, so... Oh, I lost the roll. Yeah.
Because I'm
Gotta reroll
assuming
it.
16 wouldn't have saved.
Can you
but
do
no.
a rogue thing and dodge or something? So you
That's
don't
what I'm
take-
going to also... Yeah, well... I think Dark One's Own Luck is part of my... Hang on, let me... Oh, it's not part of my reaction. I can do it.
just happens. Nice.
It doesn't say it's a reaction. No, it's just something I can do. So reaction, then I will... No, I can't. I can only do uncanny dodge, which does not help with this.
So that
I
is...
assume.
What is half of 79?
Not evasion.
Yeah.
No, I'm not high enough level in rogue.
What is half of 79?
Uh,
39 fire
39.
damage. Yeah, or rounding down for that. 39 fire damage.
she literally, you see her start, she's grinning and her fangs are showing, and it didn't seem to bother her all that much.
Oh my god.
There's just a
Is she
little singe
resistant?
coming off of her ears.
Is she resistant?
As
No, she had 28 temporary hit points from her shift form. So
Amazing.
so, do you look damaged at all?
I took 16 points of damage.
Okay. As the cultist dies, you see a like whitish blue, almost soul-like energy come from the cultist and shoot into Farrell. I'm gonna use Keeper of Souls. So when an enemy that dies within 60 feet of me or a creature of my choice regains HP equal to the enemy's number of hit die. So however many hit die they have, she regains as hit points. And it's not a reaction.
I don't know how many hit that they do have.
Level 20, man.
Love me a grave cleric.
Do you regain 15 hit points?
Aha.
Almost.
So you lost a hit point.
The little singe on her tail that was like smoking kind of just goes out.
And to end that, is that the end of your turn, Atropa?
I believe so. I don't think all my bonus actions are
So-
spells.
Legendary action. One of the Hydra heads is going to turn and look at your group, lower its head to the ground, open wide, and a black breath attack is going to shoot from its mouth in a cone. It's 120-foot cone, so you're all the three of you are hit.
Gross.
And
Gross.
that is going to be, let me look real quick. That was something. Assistances. Yeah, none for you. Magical sleep.
This is a magical
Oh,
attack,
wasn't.
or
It's a breath weapon.
okay, so not magical.
Is it a magical effect?
Technically, no. It's because of breath weapon, unless you count a
Yeah.
dragon's breath weapon, which I don't.
I didn't know if it was one of those
So-
weird breath weapons.
But it is
You
an attack,
three-
so I could use uncanny dodge,
You
correct?
could. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So you three give me con saving throws.
Come on, see if I'm good at that.
Same.
I'd probably fail it.
Oh, nope. That
Oh,
one.
nat 20, so 31.
Hey.
Not one.
Oh,
I
no.
also got a nat 20
Aha!
for 30.
Oh,
So, Atropa 31.
31.
Blackwood
30. I got
30?
a nat 20.
Farrell.
4. I rolled in that one.
Ooh.
Oh no!
oh no! We stole
It's
all
okay.
the 20s.
I'll uncanny dodge it. It's
So
okay.
that is 15 d8s of necrotic damage.
Illegal.
I can do that
I
too.
hate how they name so many things like cold. You know, same thing with like the hand one, but they're necrotic.
Oh,
they're
like
not
chill
cold.
touch?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm like, that's not what that is. Stop it. It bugs me. It's a naming thing, and I'm like,
That is
Like
the
calling
one.
a cold.
That is 108 necrotic damage, halved to 54.
okay,
Because
And
you're using uncanny dodge. I'm guessing
Yes.
Farrell. So 54 for all three of you.
okay.
All Wizards of the Coast.
Well, that's a homebrew thing, and that's one more legendary action gone. And now, because that's the end of Atropa's turn, now we're back to the top. Farrell.
All right. Sure. Bit annoyed with these idiots over here. So gonna
These-
go ahead and
The three small boys.
Yeah. Gonna just glare over at the. Actually, she's gonna move first. She can move 40 feet. So I'm gonna. Sure. I'm gonna move here, and she's going to start muttering under her breath, and she is going to cast Hunger of Hadar right on top of these three guys.
Okay.
And that is
What saving throw is that?
it's a Dex 19 saving throw.
Oh, and they rolled a 6 on the d6 minus to their saving throws for the two feeble-minded
Yeah.
ones.
Nice. Okay, so
So one of
uh,
them, the dex save is a 19. The other two are a -3 and a -1.
Hey.
okay.
Oh my god.
So how this works actually is, sorry, I misread. Any creature that starts its turn in the area is going to take cold damage. So, from the ground comes a purple, just purple and red, roiling like, think like the metal effect in water, you know, or like liquid iron in water, like how it floats in oil and everything. Anyway, that kind of cool effect is just swirling around, and they are now blinded. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and the creature fully within the areas are blinded. That is not part of the save, is the way because it's just is. The save is for the D6 cold. So that's on their turn, though. Sorry, I misunderstood. And then they take it at the start of their turn and at the end of their turn. So if they start their turn in it, they take it. And if they end their turn in it, they take it again.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
The end of your turn.
No, I'm sorry. Syrah is going to do something. My bad. Because she is going to give me back my extras. She has 60 feet of flying, so she should be able to get over to the Hydra, and she is going to try and tail attack it. Because why not? That definitely doesn't hit. That's a 12. She's just mad at it because it just got rid of her, what she thinks is her friend. So she's just trying to strike it with her tail and just screaming in its face.
And that's the end of your turn?
That's it.
I will say I did make a concentrate. I remembered my concentration check for banishment. I saved.
Okay, cool. So now at the end of your turn, it's going to use its last legendary action to all 7 heads turn to angle and do a multi-attack.
I'm stunned. Right?
Oh, that means they all hit you.
Does that, even though I've got 20 AC, isn't?
No,
if
I think
I was making a save, it would matter, but
advantage.
because they're attacking.
Oh God, I have to roll 14 d20s right now.
Or
you could
just,
not.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah.
So the first one is a 17 plus 8 to hit. So I know your AC. I'm looking at your character sheet, so I know your AC. I'll just say what hits and what doesn't.
Okay.
Doesn't. So 1 hit, 1 miss. Surprisingly, 1 hit, 2 misses. 2 hits, 2 misses. 3 hits, 2 misses. Wow, and that 1 and a nat 2, so 3 hits, 3 misses. 4 hits, 3 misses. Now I'm just gonna roll all the damage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll do them all separately because would you prefer I do all 4 separately or do them all together, Lore? I'll let you pick because you have 90 something HP. So let's see.
Does it matter?
Yeah, you can't tie. Well, yeah, because each attack is 8d10. So it's just, you know what? I'm just going to roll them all. So 8, 16, 24, 32 d10s. Oh, that's a lot of ones. That is 193 piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Angle is down. And that is all of its
but-
legendary.
Go ahead. She pops up back to 1. There, she falls, and these white orchids with green, glowing green on the edge of the petals start glowing off of her, and she stands back up.
Okay. And that's its legendary action. And now it's its turn, but we'll get to that after the break. We're going to do our break right now. And we'll see you guys after the break on Tragedy of Etharis.
Does he say that loudly enough?
He's trying
Back
to
off, Kuriku. I will make Kuriku water. Let's get. Can Felicity try the ropes on?
You can.
Costume change.
No. She's just like this is. She's like trying to. She's not sure what she's trying to figure out, but she's like.
I'm helping Felicity put on the top. Wait, what? Felicity, we should probably catch up. Come
Yes.
on. And
Oz is just like, oh yeah, we're coming, guys, and follows after.
Hair's running and folding the clothes as he does it.
Not used to this. Not used to this. This is kind of new.
Do you want the pointy stick back?
Yes. Really, I do. Please.
She's gonna take that dagger that she got from.
Hold it.
Yep.
Please don't hit soldier.
23.
Oh,
Okay, you hit.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Okay. She goes like a little like woo.
I didn't recognize her though. Why me?
Why any of us?
I don't know. It seems like most of you have some kind of reason for all of this. I can't think of any reason some tiefling is trying to bind me.
Who says it's
Or
just a
have
teeth
we-
thing?
Well, if it's more than that, doesn't make any more sense either. I have no royalty in my backstory or any wild legends or anything like that.
Next.
That we know.
There's no reason for her to find me.
In truth, there's no reason to find me. I'm a spare.
What do you mean?
Okay.
But we are found. So now we have to do something about it.
Kuriku, do me a favor. Don't leave me. Not that kind of freedom.
He'll
Need
take
you.
the flowers and just kind of. She put him in a ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'll kind of do a little fancy flair with his fingers, and it ends up on his wrist. If it's in my power, I'll try not to.
And I will try to keep you alive.
You've got your work cut out for you there.
All right, everyone, and welcome back to the Tragedy of Etharis. Where we left off, the big sneck had just knocked Angle down. She got back up.
She's on a knee with her sword in the ground like that epic knight pose.
And also, for clarification, one of those attacks did not go through because I forgot to say that one of the heads did pop off with Atropa's spell, but the fire did not cauterize the wound, and it's the Hydra's turn. So as it starts its turn, the stump sprouts. And this is the fun quirk about this guy. It can do this once per day. Instead of 2 heads, a third.
That's not fun.
So it now has
You
9
said it was
heads.
a fun quirk.
9?
Yep.
9.
To figure out
9
what
heads
damage
now?
it is.
Yep. And it's going to actually move because it's no longer focused on Angle after it knocked her down. It's going to move right here. It saw Atropa do its spell.
Hey!
Do her spell.
Hold on.
Attack of opportunities?
Yeah, attack
Yeah.
of opportunity. You all
Sentinel.
get opportunity.
You can make
get
it stop moving if you hit
Yes! Yes, I can. If I hit.
it. You got it.
You're going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere, maybe. That was good.
3 minutes.
That was a 30 to hit.
That does hit.
Screw you, Hydra.
Does Sentinel count with your echoes, though?
It should. They have to be within 5 feet of the echoes as opposed to 10 feet from me, though. Which it is.
Yeah.
I believe it does. It should.
Aren't
know
they
about
like
that one.
replicas of you, essentially? So I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
they don't
remember
take
reading it.
every.
They also, yeah, that's why they can make the reactionary attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's considered a new target, at least usually. My friend who has one.
Okay,
it's
then
so
all
sick.
9 attacks are going at Angle.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
But do I not get my attack of opportunity off?
Yeah, we get.
Not if
we
it
get
didn't. It didn't
damage.
leave your. It did not leave your range now.
Well, that's how Sentinel works. Is it's an opportunity
'Cause
attack,
it's-
right?
Yeah, but since it's Sentinel attack makes it not move, the way I always do it is no one else gets an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
If Sentinel goes through.
That's why it's happened in Ravira with Karina.
Yeah.
It's
Why wouldn't
13
it
damage,
attack the
not that
one?
it
The
matters.
others, I mean, it's an only attacking Angle, even though if something else hit it.
Okay, I'll say 2 of the attacks go at.
Sorry, I'm
She
just
has
thinking
one hit point.
it's a creature. Like I get it, but also like
Its intelligence is enough to know that these ethereal things are not the true thing attacking it, because its intelligence is
Still
actually.
poked it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So, how much damage did you do?
13.
It's dead now, right?
Yeah, no. So 2 attacks and okay. Yeah, your clones are gone because that
Both
was
of
a yeah. It hit both. It got over 20 on the AC on the attack roll on both, and now, but thankfully, you lost a crit because one of them went to that.
I do get reclaim potential. I'm calling that in for one of my echoes, so I get some temporary hit point.
Nice.
And then, 7 attacks coming at Angle.
She has 1 hit point, my man. She's down.
Okay, well, it's if they hit. The first one doesn't hit. Second one doesn't hit. Third one hits with a natural 20.
Cancel.
doesn't matter. She's down anyway.
I have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't think with
Mm,
one
let
hit
me
you can get
actually-
over.
Yeah.
Let me actually see with Sentinel.
Never mind.
Okay, yeah, his speed is 0 for the rest of the turn.
Mhm.
Okay, and he doesn't have any legendary actions left, but he does have some lair actions.
It hit my echoes before attacking.
Yeah, Angle, yeah. I mean, you pointed out they're the ones who poked it.
I'm just saying, they poked it. Sorry.
Yeah. That's fine. Lair. Oh, that's not the lair
Usually,
actions.
if you're the thing that hits the creature, it usually goes for the thing that hit it.
Yeah. I'm actually not on layer action. Where are the layer actions?
But you can pop them back out real fast. Because it's such a cool class. It's one I haven't played, but as one who's mained a lot of fighters, I'm like, my friend who plays one, it's such a fun class. It's fun to watch her play it.
It reminds me of the
going,
doppelganger
"Jeez."
in Borderlands.
Oh yeah, very much so.
It's going to use its layer action to do Force of Corruption, and it's going to once again pierce its tail into the ground. And Bob, I need you to give me a con saving throw.
I suppose I deserve this.
Meanwhile, Sierra's just flying around its head, snapping at it.
It has no interest in Sierra.
I had to do so many saves.
Just imagine this really small little dragon just pissed off.
Okay. I'm good. That's a 27.
Stacy, you'll take half damage on a. You'll take half of the poison damage. So that is.
I have advantage against poison.
Nice.
Against being poisoned, correct? Not poison damage.
You have resistance, don't you? Poison resistance.
You're resistant to poison, so you'll take half of this.
Yeah.
And you'll take half of 53.
Okay,
So that is
So a
26.
quarter of 53?
No, yeah, so a quarter. So that would be 26. You'll take 13 poison damage.
I like that better.
Okay, and that is the Hydra Boy's turn. And now, and how many rounds has it been, Tropa, since your banishment?
2.
2? Okay.
These are long rounds.
Yeah. And now it's Engel's turn. Roll me a death save.
12.
That's one pass. Also, I do 10 and lower is fails, 11 and higher is passes. Just so y'all know. Y'all haven't had to make very many death saves, except Kerku. I know some people do like 9 and lower is a fail, but I like to make it like a 50-50 split, just to add to the tension. And
You say
so
fail or pass?
a 10 and below is a fail.
No,
11 and above is pass.
I rolled a
She
12.
passed.
She
She
rolled
passed.
12.
All right, and now it's Blackwood's turn.
Get it.
All right.
Get him.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
I'm thinking things. I assume I have to assume I don't know off the top of my head what damage a child of the world serpent or a grandchild or whatever of the world serpent would prevent its head from regenerating. That's not just something I know off the top of my head.
Give me an intelligence check,
Right.
just to see if you can just figure it out with your brain.
Okay. Would just action economy question, would this be my action?
Let's say bonus action.
You are a kind man. Did you say arcana or just intelligence?
Just intelligence.
Okay.
Just a straight intelligence check.
Now that's a 7 on the die for a 12.
You know it's not fire. And you can assume, and I'll say this, you can assume because of the poison cloud and the necrotic breath, it's not poison, necrotic, or fire.
That's fair.
I'll give you that. It's not any of those three.
Well,
A lot
we'll
of
try
damages
something,
left.
see if it works. I am going to, once I find the spell, I have too many spells.
9 heads are better than 1.
Where'd it go? There it is. I will cast through the staff.
And using the last... Oh, I'm sorry. You used 7 charges previously, right?
Yeah, I still got 10 left.
Okay.
So I will use 4 charges, so I have 6 left. Somebody better start targeting me with single target spells so I can get some charges back. Kind of like swirls the staff over the head and then points it, and then centered right here, a 20-foot radius, very like Netflix Castlevania style, just a huge cylinder of ice just like forms and just crashes and shatters on the ground. So that is a DC 21 dexterity saving throw from...
And you're doing it right here?
Yeah, so it'll be all three of the cultists
Okay, yeah,
and,
they all fit.
and the big lad.
Dex saving throw. What's the DC?
21.
Passes and passes.
Alrighty.
But barely. The Hydra rolled a, so it's got a +1. It rolled an at 20.
Gross. I don't like it. All right. So that is freaking D&D Beyond. So that is 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 17 points of cold damage.
So that would be for halved. It would be.
Yeah. So total. I mean, if the damages don't have to be split up, that's a total of 25.
25 half to 12.
26.
26 half to 13. Okay.
Yeah. And the area is now difficult terrain until the start of my next turn. So let me just real quick. I think I can draw a circle.
If you can, add another 20.
And you killed this guy.
Yay!
One of the cultists is dead.
I'm gonna use, because I used that at the end of my turn, right?
Mhm.
My what's it called?
Yeah.
Keeper of Souls.
You used it last turn. It was before.
Gonna. Okay, I have a plan. So, Laura, this is not to slight you. Those hit die are gonna go into Bob.
Cool.
Bob gets 15 HP.
Yes. You get more HP if you are down before I get to you.
Cole. Do I have your, may I put down a circle of the difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Roughly.
And within that, there's another 20-foot one. A blackish inkiness. It's just a lot of really pretty colors just being absorbed.
Also, Blackwood has been looking back at Farrell and is visibly impressed with what you're doing. He doesn't know how you're doing it, but he's like, I know. I just let it be known.
He's role playing.
I love it. And she's very focused on the fact that one of their members is unconscious on the ground right now because she's just
ground because with what she is, she's on her one knee in the night pose, and there's just more orchids and more plant life now growing around to her, and she's
that would disturb her even more.
Turning into got a little bit of stone over her skin, she looks like she's becoming a petrified.
Yep. That's gonna make it
part
even
of
worse.
Nature.
Wild.
Not gonna be a good situation.
Hold on, I'm reading something.
Don't trust that.
I gave this thing an ability, and I just realized it's kind of busted.
So don't use it.
All right, and that's your turn, Blackwood.
Yes.
Yeah. Bob.
Yes. I'm going to throw out 2 echoes. So this is difficult terrain now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you want them?
We're gonna flank this westmost cultist. We're just gonna hit the crap out of him. Yep.
Give you control of these guys real quick.
Yeah, I have control of him. Okay. How is he looking?
This is the one you guys have touched the least, and he's saved almost all his saving throws. So he's looking fine.
Okay. Hopefully we're gonna change that. All right, 19 on the die, 18 on the die, 13 plus 15 on, so that's 28. Ooh, this one might not hit though. 18.
They actually all hit. These things
Nice.
AC is 17.
Accurate.
Sweet. So 9 times
It made these guys easier to kill because they can do so much damage.
30, 43, 52 damage.
Almost. Well,
Almost.
Kinda. You did a lot of damage, but he's not quite close to being down.
And then
The other 3 took the brunt of what you guys threw at them.
Okay, they're about to start a turn.
And I'm gonna move.
You got this. You softened him up.
Unfortunately, I have no way to heal you because you cannot eat my cookies when you're unconscious.
Shove it in her mouth.
Just, yeah.
Chew, dang it!
I got it. It'll be
Put
fine.
it down with some water.
Is that your turn, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay, so on their turn, the one cultist that's in the middle of all this stuff is just gonna...
Hunger of Adar.
Yeah, Hunger of Adar happens at the start and at the end.
And at the end?
And they are completely blinded right now.
Doesn't matter for what he's doing. That is 21, actually, to save. Or, I'm sorry. What's the saving throw?
19.
But what is it?
Sorry, hang on.
I mean, he rolled an at... One of them rolled an at 20, and the other one
Dex. It's a Dex save.
Dex. So that is a 21 and a 19.
Okay, then. Oh, wait. Hang on. That's on the ending of the turn. At the start, they just take it. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take another 2d6 or take 2d6 acid damage.
Oh.
Okay.
So the cold damage just happens.
Okay.
Sorry,
much?
I misread. That's on me. I apologize. So 7 damage for the first one and 6 damage for the second one. Cold damage for both of them.
Okay. 7 and 6. Okay.
And then they would have saved for the others, I guess, since you already rolled the 6. So
I'll just go ahead with that. So the one that's in like all this like the ice wall and like the ice cylinder and everything, he's just gonna put his hands together and just shoot down towards the ground and cast Dispel Magic. Oh, choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. I think he would probably see the shroud. He's gonna target the shroud and dispel that. The arms of it.
Well,
It's got to do
Hunger?
a DC to see if he makes it. I guess that's a 28.
Okay.
So yours is gone, but the ice ground is still there. And that's his spell. The other one, being flanked by the 2 Bobs, is going to look at Bob.
Bob or Shadow Bob?
And I'm not looking at your character sheet, so there's a shot in the dark if this works or not. And you're going to hear a voice in your head say, "Die for the serpent," and cast Power Word Kill.
No. I don't.
How much HP do you have, Bob?
Counterspell.
Do it.
Okay, roll. DC 19.
Yep. Give me a moment to mark off a slot.
Unless you want to cast it at 9th level.
Nope. Sorry, Bob.
We're gonna gamble this one.
We might need that later.
I was like, ah!
Where'd my 20 go? There it is. So I gotta get a 14 or higher.
Stressed right now.
That's a 16.
Bob?
So 21.
21? Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, 16 on the die. Oh my god.
So, Bob, you start to feel your life leaving your body, and Blackwood, what do you do when you cast Counterspell?
I've seen this spell.
Yeah.
I think Blackwood just takes a step forward.
Well, say the way it looks is a bunch of white serpents are circling around Bob, and it looks like the life is being drained out of her.
He just slams the staff on the ground, and it makes that big, echoing metallic sound like they use in movies for staffs like this. And his voice, and yes, and his voice just booms out. It just goes, "No!" And just the force of the shockwave out towards it just obliterates the spectral serpents.
Okay. Good job, guys.
I was 1 HP below.
Oh, did you have
Power word
99?
kill.
Oh my god.
I didn't even look at your character sheet. I was like, you know what? We're going to wing it and see what happens. Hey, level 20 miniseries, right, guys? All right, Atropa, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna come up a little bit closer. I think. I've been looking at the radius of this for the past 20 minutes. And here, I think I can get. There's a certain amount of circle that I can get everyone in.
Thank you. On a side note, Storm, you're going to be happy. My brother and I will also be having pizza.
Ah, nice.
That's right.
It's 30, 30.
Everyone has the pizza.
30, 30. I'm gonna come 5, 10, 15. Oop. Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 30. If I can get, oop. Here. And there is a radius where I can get everyone. Okay, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds. So, Angle will get, what's 3 times 8?
This is going to be their last try. One of the serpents is going to try to counterspell that.
I already used my reaction.
And they're going to counter.
You're gonna. That's a war crime.
What level are you testing?
5th level.
Counterspelling.
Counterspell.
Farrell's counterspelling it.
We both got a roll then, Farrell. Well, he will succeed if you don't succeed.
What are we rolling? I don't understand.
For your free counterspell, you have to roll to beat the spell's level 10. The modifier's 10 plus the spell. He's casting it at 5th level, so you have to beat a 15.
Well,
So
are you also casting it at 5th level because Warlock slots?
Yeah, that's all
He
I've
has
got.
to. So
Okay, that's cocked. So where to go?
So she doesn't have to roll because he's doing it at 5th level. And she's
Yeah,
doing
we're
it at
both
5th
doing
level.
it at the same level.
Oh,
so.
then yeah, just auto works. I didn't know you were doing it at 5th level as well.
I don't have any other levels. That's it.
That's it for me.
Other than some of my other things that are like from my items that I have on my person, that's it.
Okay, then yeah, that counterspell doesn't work, and the Mass Cure Wounds goes off.
Or my I have invocations that happen at higher levels, but that's my that thing.
So Angle gets 29 HP. Everyone else, including me, gets. Oop, where'd it go? There's so many spells. All right. Not 21, so not bad. HP added to your points.
I'm sorry, how much was it? 18, you said?
21.
21? Okay.
And then going to
Angle, you're up again.
Well, right now she's still on her knee, but the stone and stuff starts to crack a little bit and fall away.
Just gonna back up. What did I? It's right here. So 5, 10, 15. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna move back.
They need the gate code. They need the gate code. It's like pound 6400. If pizza people call it. Yeah.
I think that's all I can do.
All right. Back to the top of the order with Farrell.
Okay. Sure. This one over here's oops, sorry. Okay. Gonna do no, she's mad. Yeah, gonna go ahead and just do the same kind of effect again, just reaching out with both hands, and from her hands again comes those same vines, this time without the thorns, but the same fiery just clearly vines though of a plant, and it's going to strike the one that is flanked right here.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so lots of things happen here because of Eldritch Blast. And so first of all, that creature is thrown back 10 feet. There is no save; it just happens.
So it slams into this like.
Great. Does it take
altar.
damage for slamming into it?
Yeah.
Slammage.
Cool. I love it.
Slammage.
Slammage. I need a D10. Where are my D10? There they are. 16 damage from the Eldritch Blast as those fiery vines wrap around him and squeeze tightly and then release.
So close.
Okay. And bonus actions. Sorry. Thinking. Okay. And then, sure. Sarah's gonna fly over and try to just gouge that guy's eyes out.
Same one?
Yeah, with her tail. Her tail's just gonna whip around and try and just nail him right in between the two eyes.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's not gonna hit. That's a 9.
Okay.
That would have been cool.
That's it.
All right.
Actually, no. I'm gonna shift myself. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move my full movement to get here.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. So, difficult terrain. Okay, gotcha. So now it's Big Snack's turn, and how far away is where he wants to go? Yeah, he can definitely still get there.
Can I get an attack of opportunity, please?
Yep.
Okay.
And you two are now both in range of him. His range of attack is 15 feet.
Gross.
Gross.
Alright.
That's almost like my girlfriend, whenever I say something, she just says crime. Crime.
What is my thing?
Show off that crazy damage, Lord.
Smite his butt.
25.
The hit?
Uh-huh.
AC's 24.
Amazing. So as it moves away, just in this burst, the stone that was growing on over her skin just bursts off of her in these little pebbles, and they as they are flying off of her, they turn purple into amethyst, and then they come together and like a amethyst dragon, she has these amethyst crystals that come up and down her back, following the flow of her hair, and the hand gripping the sword she has, it turns into this amethyst-like claw with, if you look hard enough, you can see like scale-like shapes in her skin, and she swings it around over her head and catches it as it is moving away hold on. This is gonna be a little bit of a rolling thing, so...
Yeah, because you get the extra bonus on monstrosities, which he is.
Yes! Okay, I need...
That extra 3d12 damage.
Yep, 3d12. There's a lot of dice involved here. Hold on. 26. Okay, you're gonna... It's just a 3d12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it have Green Flame Blade automatically applied, Cole?
That's only if you cast Green Flame Blade.
I was just making sure. Okay, well, this is not an action, so...
It's just an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm. Let me do my math.
So much math.
There's so much math.
It's D&D. Lots of math with your friends.
Ugh, I did not roll too great on some of these, but that is 35 points of damage.
Nice.
You lop off one head.
And it's wait, I forgot. I get extra because I am a paladin. That's another 4 points of radiant damage.
Okay, radiant.
Mm-hmm.
That's a total of 39 damage.
Hold on, let me make sure that it's only the 1d8 and not the 2d8 like normal.
So she lops off one of the serpent's heads, and with the radiance hitting it, it sears it shut instantly.
And I feel like she would know that, right? She's probably...
She can see, and we'll say Blackwood definitely sees it.
Right. Yeah, that's it. We'll see what happens
I haven't
next.
been able to use my radiant damage yet.
Okay, now the snack is looking at Atropa and Blackwood, and Atropa, you got 4 attacks coming your way.
Okay.
Not 20.
Cancel.
So,
like, nope.
So that's okay. So that's a 28, and second one's a 21.
Hit.
Third one's a 9.
Miss.
Fourth one's an 18.
Just hits.
Okay, so it's 3. I'll roll those 3 attacks. So that's 30. Oh wait, no, 30. What am I talking about? That's 8 d10, so it's 24 d10s.
Can you roll these individually? Because I need to do my concentration. It's per attack.
Yeah. So the first one is 47 piercing.
Oof. Oh, this is be great. That's
It stretches.
that's a 26. That's fine.
Okay. Second one. Oh, not as good. 31.
I think I almost automatically save against 15. Oh yeah, that's fine. It's 21.
And the third, that's a lot more. 72.
Illegal.
Ah, damn. I don't know if I could save against. What is that? 35?
72, 36.
36.
Nat 20.
Nope. Okay. I failed that. That was 21. So
Okay.
Whoops.
second Hydra's coming back. It's in the unoccupied space near where it did it. So probably
And that'll
behind
be
the
on
big
that'll be
Hydra.
on it. Yeah, that'll be on its next turn, right? Or is it right now?
Let me see. Vanish. I really
Let me
need
know, because after these next 4 attacks, which are coming at Blackwood.
to. The target remains until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left.
Okay, so it's back now.
Yeah, because the spell ended.
Oh, it's so tiny now. Yay.
Someone just step on it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And it still had almost full HP.
Yeah,
But
because it's
it's
in my
nowhere near as
way.
strong. All right, so 4 attacks to Blackwood. That's misses. That's a 9.
Yay.
That is a 24.
I'm gonna, doesn't matter on that one, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast shield on myself.
Okay, that
Sounds
is
like a good idea.
that's a natural 20.
I can't do anything about
Okay.
it.
Okay,
I can only
Okay.
do it's a reaction, so I can only do it once per round.
That's
Is that
another
another-
natural 20.
Another nat 20? Do it.
Stop
it.
rolling that dice, Cole.
It's the Yucatoa
Cole.
dice. I have to.
Do it.
You don't need to be rolling.
I know why I'm here.
So the first one is the first non-crit is 53 piercing,
Hey, what?
and now I'm gonna roll the 2 crits.
Not looking good, folks.
I want to throw one of my echoes in front of one of the crits.
It
You
won't.
do it.
It'll negate 1 damage.
I know.
Because they're crits. Actually, you know what? We'll say one. We'll say it negates 1 crit down to normal damage. We'll say it's this one. So you lose an echo, and you take 45 damage.
So it's my
And for the
shadow
fight-
martyr.
Yep.
Oh,
And
that's fun.
and for the final crit.
I lose 1.
Oh no. I rolled wrong. Oh no! I did 51 times
Guess.
2. That's 102 Piercing.
I had 51 hit points.
That's 102. You are down.
I am down.
Tried.
Well, at least it wasn't 3. At least so if with that second crit, you might have been insta dead. So thank God for that. Well, no, it would have had to done 200 something damage.
Yeah.
In one hit. So yeah, there's no way you would have been insta dead there. So Blackwood is down.
I didn't know how much you had. I tried.
It's got a bonus action it can only do once, called Surge of the World Serpent, which allows it to use its breath weapon as a bonus action for less damage. And it's going to turn one head, face Bob, Farrell, and Angle, and with a cone. You guys are all in range.
Is it going to use Cultist Boys too?
It's going to hit the Cultist Boys too. Give me con saves. Bob, that means your second guy is going to go down. It's going to be more than 1 damage.
If it hit.
Or is it half damage? It's half damage. Okay. Con save. You
I
did 3.
I did not roll well.
Oh no. Well, this is looking dicey for you guys.
Thanks.
Dicey.
TPK.
This is an attack, correct?
It's not good.
Yeah,
18?
It's a breath weapon. Yeah. 18. Lore.
17.
Farrell.
15.
Only Bob saves because the DC is 18. Because the DC goes down with this action as well, because DC is normally 20, but it goes down by 2 for this action. And that is only gonna be 8 D8s or 7 D8s, because it's half as many D8s as the normal breath weapon.
So I'm down again.
Maybe not. So it rolled awful. That's 26 damage.
I'm uncanny dodging it, so
13. And one of the Serpent Boys is now dead. And one is still alive.
I have 3 hit
26
points
total?
26 total. And that's Big Snake's turn.
Are you down again?
I'm at 3 hit points.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
It's my turn?
Yep.
All right. Well, there is absolutely.
And I will say it is out of its legendary actions, and it is out of both of its once per day abilities. It can only do its normal abilities now, and it's out of layer actions.
Okay. Well, I cannot get to the big boy. So, Cole, if you could get me to Baby Hydra.
Oh God, this is gonna be so. I feel so bad for this little guy.
Oh, come on. I didn't roll that well on my 1 attack. And I'm going to take my 2 attacks on him. Let's try you.
And you do get this is a monstrosity, so.
Yes, that's a lot. Like, it's like probably close to 30.
To hit? Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah. I'm just going to roll both my attacks. That's even higher.
Remember, with that, you get for each attack you get 3d12s.
Yes, I get 3d12s.
Plus your normal damage.
My auto smite, and my d6.
A support creature.
I rolled okay. Some of these, I might switch some of these dice. So 8 on the smite. So that's that 3. What? My calculator's whack, you guys. It will just randomly stop working and delete everything. That's 37 points of damage, 8 of which is holy whatever it's called.
Did you smite with that?
No, I have auto smite on all of my attacks. I get
but that's just
a 1d8 of smite every time I attack. Do a melee attack.
But if you want to smite at higher levels, you would get more.
Yes.
Okay.
But why would I use that on this guy?
Because he's still up.
I still have another attack that I hit with, so I just need to roll my dice again. And I still get that divine smite because it says every melee attack.
He's down to 7 heads. But radiant doesn't seal this guy's wound.
Okay. Good to know.
Need normal Hydra. Need Fire Boy.
Oh, I keep rolling freaking ones. This is stupid. That's 35 points of damage.
Barely up.
If it, like, how does it look barely up?
Like if you flick it, it will die.
I will throw in an actual divine smite then for 2d8.
Technically, he could survive this if you roll 2 ones.
7.
He did. That's yeah.
Cool.
He had 5 HP. He had 3 HP left.
Cool.
Nice.
And as she
How you
just
kill
lays into this, how do I kill it? So Angle just kind of speeds up towards it, these flowers and ferns growing out from under her feet, and then just kind of fading away into this these beads of green and purple light. And she first goes in from kind of like a samurai attack where it goes straight in for her first attack. And as she pulls out, this beam of green spring energy goes from her eyes down into her chest and through her arm with this big pulse of radiant damage. And then as she's pulling it out, and then she swings it over her head to go down and across with an arc this time of that radiant energy following through, but instead of green, it goes pure white and just blasts through it.
Okay. He is dead.
And I think that was all of my movement, right? That was like 30 feet of movement.
Okay. Yep. And
so
that's your turn.
as it bursts into radiant nothingness, she's going to swoop around, and her skirt is going to fan around kind of like a cape as she turns to face the back of this Hydra.
You're technically in his range, too.
Yeah, well,
All right.
she goes by. Adon will take her when he wants her. So she dies, she dies.
All right. Raphael Blackwood, give me your death save.
Let's go.
I forgot you were down.
That's a 6.
That is a fail.
Indeed it is.
Concern.
All
Hey,
right.
man. I'm cool with it.
Bobby, you are up.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have short little legs, don't I? I do.
Yep, you have 25 feet of movement.
All right, so I'm gonna try to clank my way as quickly as possible towards the stumbling people, and I'm gonna pop out my 2 shadows again. They are once again going to flicker and flank these guys. So you see 2 little mini bobs ready with their glaives. All right. You do flanking in this game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do flanking a little differently, like with medium-sized creatures, then yeah, or medium and large creatures, you only need to have 2 people. But anything bigger than large, I need at least 4 people surrounding it. Is how I do it. They just
like
have
on all 4 sides.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
interesting.
And that includes this big guy. You only need 4 people around it.
But on like each pole.
Oh.
Okay. That's a nat 20 on attack number 1.
Nice.
Plus 17 on the second.
Nice.
26
Kill
on
him.
the third.
Kill him.
And 30, 32, 31. Math.
31? Yeah,
fourth.
he did.
Just
Yay.
He did.
okay.
He had 4 HP.
Oh, well then could
Literally.
I have redirected some of that?
I mean, they can't technically reach the guy. They have to be within 5 feet, right, for them? Is their
No,
range 5 feet?
they have glaives.
Oh, okay. Then
Alarms.
then
Step.
the bottom one. Then the bottom one can try to hit the big Hydra.
Okay. So the last two were, I think, a 20-something and a 30 to hit the Hydra.
Reroll one of those. So I'll keep the 30 to hit, but the
Okay.
20-something could have been too low. I don't remember.
29.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and hit.
Okay.
Get it. Kill it.
Do lots
gonna
of
try.
damage, please. I just went and
Instant
cycled through your
damage.
character sheets, and I'm like, oh no.
What the
Daryl's
heck's
the only
my
one who's
idea?
been like, I'm staying very far away.
Well, when
Well,
you're
Blackwood
melee.
and Atropa tried, and then
tried.
Atropa hit it with a firestorm, and it went, oh really? Oh, yeah, this guy's dead.
So 31 damage
31.
to
Okay.
Mr. Hydra.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good thing you killed him because he was about to chain lightning everybody.
Yeah, I wanted him gone so he didn't do anything.
Spellcasters
Sus.
are a menace. All right, is that your turn, Bob?
I believe that is all that I can do. Yes.
Atropa.
Actually, I will move this guy. I can move him 30 feet. 1, 2.
You have control.
Yeah, I'm counting. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. My shadows can move farther than I can.
Well, you know, they're ethereal beings. They kind of float.
Now you just need someone way down here to get flanking.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Too bad
I'm working
Etho's
on
not
it.
still here. All right, Atropa, what you got?
Oh, this is a silly question, I feel like, but how is the Hydra looking itself?
It is less than half.
It's a bloodied. Okay. I'm gonna do my healing things and heal. I'm gonna use my 9th level spell slot and cast Mass Heal. So, Atropa goes, gets behind, the fallen Blackwood, and takes out a very large scythe, and kind of swings it in the air, a large arc
And
of like a
beheads him.
blue-white energy, casts itself over essentially the entire field. It hits every single person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everyone gets at least 100 hit points.
Ooh.
Am
I've still
I
got-
in range?
Yes, you are.
Oh.
It's 60 feet.
Can you give mine to somebody else? Do you get to pick and choose or no?
I get to pick and choose. So
I'm only like down like 10 or 15 hit points.
Oh,
so if
okay.
you can give them extra to other people, do it.
Okay, so then I've got
You're down more than that, but yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Your max is 196.
Okay, I'm
had
sorry.
given her
I'm at
temporary hit
149
points.
of 169. I had temporary hit points for a good for the first
Oh, okay.
big attack.
Um,
and then
if
I
you
got
look-
a big heal.
if you look pretty okay then, so everyone gets at least 100. I have
She's down like 50 hit points. That's it. She's good.
300 more HP to spare. So
I mean, I can take 50 and that'll top me
yeah,
off.
give you 50, and then
I'm down to 3.
Well,
Yeah.
Some
last
of them
You might
are
need another-
anxious, so
you might need
I'll just
another
give you-
100.
I'll just give you an extra 100.
The 200 for
200 for Angle. So that's
I'm at 0.
550. Yeah, you get 100 at least.
I know.
550. And then I think everyone else gets 50, and that's the last 3 get 50. So me, you, and Bob will get. Everyone else gets 150. So Blackwood,
Oh,
me, Bob.
I don't even need 150.
Okay.
Can
I'm
we
good with
rest?
110.
Sure.
dang.
So
And
40.
guys
Not full,
basically
but
just
close enough for me.
reset the fight.
It's a nice
the
level
benefit.
spell.
It's a nice.
Good
What I
thing Bob
used in
killed
that one
It's a good-
shot that Cole
it's a-
that bumped everybody back up.
So
It's a very
Blackwood
good thing
gets
Bob killed that guy then, because he would have counterspelled the shit out of
Oh,
that.
I
He would've been
bet.
like, no.
that's why I waited.
Yep.
All right. Okay. And I'm gonna guess that's your turn, Atropa.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a solid round.
Because I can't really get out of here without getting massively damaged, so I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, it gets a reaction for every head, and it can technically use them all if it wants on one target.
Yeah.
Farrell, you're up.
Eldritch Blast.
Blast. Get it.
Yeah,
Get it.
that's a
Blast.
20. No, yeah, a 29 to hit.
That hits.
And okay, and same effect you saw earlier, but now the thorns are back, and it's going to wrap around and send this thing flying through Elle for 10d10. She is pissed.
Yee.
It will not take the 10d10. It is technically a fiend as well.
Does that make it immune?
It still disappears.
It disappears, but it doesn't take the damage.
Okay,
Why not?
then I'll do the
Because Hurl Through Hell cannot damage fiends.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I looked into it.
No,
Hurl Through Hell.
I understand. It's just interesting that they. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys have a
still
full
will-
round.
Well, I still will do my Eldritch Blast damage and
Yeah, do your
everything.
damage. And I'm just gonna move it. I'm gonna remember where it is. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it where it is, but I'll say you guys can move. You guys can move over that area, and then I'll move it when it comes back.
I started counting. We're at the top of a round. I don't need
Okay.
Yeah, no, he did.
Sweet.
anymore. Be gone.
Max. Okay, so that's 20 damage. I rolled max on the damage dice.
Nice.
And he
All right.
technically comes back, moved 10 feet away, but I don't think that's going to matter.
All right. So now we're just gonna go through everyone and see what you guys do. I will say, after that happens, and I'm gonna guess you guys turn your attention back to the altar. You see the souls of the two serpent people being pulled towards the altar. Or the four
Oh.
serpent people. And the Hydra.
I'm gonna pull that soul and give it to I don't know who needs it. A little extra. Actually, I'll give it to myself. Heck.
You've earned it.
Yeah.
Well, all of the souls, including the Hydra,
Yeah.
the dead Hydra, are pulling towards the altar.
You just reminded me though that I needed to steal some souls.
Yeah. So now there are
15?
there are 3 souls and 1 Hydra
Well-
soul heading towards the altar.
Can I? Go ahead.
Could I target the Hydra soul with dispel magic? And
You can
see if-
certainly try.
I would love to certainly try.
Yeah, it works. The Hydra soul disappears.
Yeah.
Can I? Or if you have something, go ahead, because I don't have to use presence.
We'll say that
souls
counts
for
as
this.
Blackwood's turn for this round.
And I will
I'm
use
not
my
doing. I can't do anything about the souls. I'm going to do
Okay.
something about the Hydra when it comes back.
Okay, for the souls, I was going to bonus action. Hold on, let me find it. This is a totally DM call on if I can do this. Spirit Shroud. I call forth spirits of the dead, which flit around me. Can I pull those ones to me and use them up?
Give me a flat D20 roll, and we'll see if it works. And you see if you pull them or if you pull something else.
Get a net
13.
Yeah, it doesn't work on them, but you get some other souls, which are some of the dead bodies around, like a couple humans and a elf just surround
Okay.
you.
That's my bonus action, and then I will action do my feature, which I probably should have done at the beginning of this fight, but I forgot about it. Elder Champion. So that crystal amethyst arm starts to grow up, and her whole body takes on this form, but on her there are also royal ferns and the orchids, and she's kind of just this mix of amethyst body and nature combined into one. And I will click that off. And the white of her eyes take on a dark purple hue, and the green of her blind looking eyes start to glow.
And okay, so now we're gonna go in order because Farrell's turn was what banished the Hydra. Angle, Blackwood, so it's kind of an initiative order. Bob, what do you do?
Can't do much without attacking, but I will reach into my bag and pull out a Warhammer eclair and stuff it in my face.
Yes.
So I will be running up towards the Hydra. You'll see like a little eclair cream kind of that I'm licking off the corner of my mouth. And I am positioned. So I'll move this guy a little bit.
Okay.
And just
I am,
for you,
I am ready to
Cole,
stab.
I do gain 10 HP on each of my turns now.
Okay. Atropa.
Okay, I'm gonna get away from this thing. I'm gonna move. Let's see, I'm getting over here. I'm hiding. In
And
the
now
corner.
the rest of you do not have flanking.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's fine.
And
Yeah,
then
could Bob have moved one of
Yeah,
her-
could I have moved?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Choose here. We'll move here.
We're coordinated.
Flanking.
And
Does this count because we're with like within of its range?
Yeah.
and
Okay.
seeing what Blackwood did with the soul, I'll also dispel magic one of them.
Okay, that works. So 2 of the souls. And now back to the top of the order with Feral.
Okay.
And is it at the beginning of your turn that
It's
comes
at
back
the
to the
end
end?
of my turn.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. Just making sure.
So, I'm going to hold my action with mental prison. And when he pops back into existence, all around him will be, after seeing, because I did see the sword attack that had the radiant magic, I assume. Yes?
Yeah.
And I saw that it did something special.
Sure.
Okay. Then all around him will be the same kind of coloring effect that Angle used, that her sword kind of made as it made that cut, mingled with the reds and purples of Farrell's own magic, wrapping around and up in vine work. And the creature will have to make a DC 19 intelligence save. Half damage
that's
if
what-
not, full damage and other effects if unsuccessful.
And what are the other effects?
The other effects are on a failed save, the target takes, on a failed save, on either save, I guess, takes the DC 5d10 psychic damage. And I make the area appear around the target space dangerous to it in some way. So it's giving off this radiant vibe. And whatever the target can't see or hear anything beyond it and is restrained for the spell's duration. If the target is moved out of the illusion or makes a melee attack through it or reaches any part of its body through it, the target takes 10d10 psychic damage and the spell ends.
Much.
So that's on a failed. If it succeeds, it still takes 5d10 damage. Either way, it takes 5d10 damage at the start.
Okay.
That's at once it tries to do something to get away.
So we'll say it pops back in. That happens, and its intelligence is its worst stat. So outside its charisma. So let's see. And DC is 19.
Yes.
It's a -1 to intelligence, and I rolled an at 20.
Oh, God.
You and that freaking dice.
Listen, the Ukatoa dice
it.
is staying for the. Do you want me to go back to the other critical roll die?
No.
No.
Stop it. Stop it with the critical roll dice. Don't
Do
do
you want
it.
me to bring back the dragon die then?
No.
This one?
Stop it. Stop it.
This is the one that doesn't roll crits.
Don't roll crits.
So
no
5d10
more.
damage. 5d10.
Okay. Oh wait, those aren't d10. Sorry.
Y'all are still in a good position.
28, 29.
Now we are.
31,
Yeah.
33.
Cole, is there somewhere else I could have moved to help with the flanking or no?
You guys are all already flanking.
That's
Okay.
36 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it blasts up that radiant effect, and then I guess it dissipates.
Yeah, this thing has an intelligence of 9. So, yeah, -1. All right, on its turn, it's very angry, and it's going to look for the first thing it sees, and the second thing it sees let's see, it's got 8 attacks, so how do I split these up? 4, 3, and let's do 3, 3, 2. Bob, you're first. 3 attacks. That's gonna miss.
But which
That's
Bob?
a natural 20, Atropa. I'm sure you're going to get rid of that.
Yep.
So 28 and 21.
21 hits.
Okay, so I'll just roll the 28 and 21's damage. So I'm just going to roll all the dice together. So it's 16d10. Ooh. 122 piercing.
Oh gosh. I just gave her that.
Yeah, you just undid everything. Minus my 6 temporary HP for my eclair.
Listen, CR 24 creature, guys.
I hate to know what the freaking serpent is.
That's why we're trying to stop it.
Angle, 3 attacks. That's only a 15.
Nope.
22.
Yep.
And 10. So 1 hit. So that's 8d10. $69.
Nice.
Nice.
We are children.
Blackwood, you are taking 2.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay. So that is a 27 and a 24.
Yeah, both hit. I am going to use, once I find it, Arcane Deflection. Now, this doesn't affect whether it hits or not. However, this thing is going to take 10 force damage for hitting me.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's another 6. That's 16d10.
Gross.
Oh no. That's a lot of 8s and 7s.
Maybe don't then.
That's 134 piercing damage.
It's a war crime.
The lowest it rolled on that was a 6. On 16
I'll lob
d10s.
some more heads.
Okay, and that is its turn. So now, I'm sorry, everybody.
Kill it!
It's been you 3 the whole game that it's been that. Well, mostly Bob and Angle.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Melee.
And Atropa ran away because that would have been.
Don't want to deal with that. I need to stay alive so I can heal everyone else. I'm being a good healer.
You are doing your job.
You're doing excellent. You're doing so good.
I was aimed at you, Tarvel.
I'm not punching a snake.
All right. Now we're back to the top of the order. Well, no, we're back to the top of the order. Now it's Angle.
Okay.
And you do get flanking.
Cool.
You have advantage on both of these attacks.
Okay, so...
And you still have all your smites. Well, not all, but you have your good smites.
Yeah.
Theoretically, with that sword, if you roll well enough, you could technically kill it this turn.
If I roll well enough?
If you roll like max damage on everything.
Well, I've been rolling like half well, half not well. So, but this first attack is 30 to hit. Which I assume hits. And then the other one is a 25 to hit, so both hit. Oops, I need to not put away my calculator because I need all of this. I'm gonna change out all of these dice. So that's, hold on, that was wrong. That's 34 points of damage for the first attack.
Is that with the smite?
Yes.
Okay.
At least with the auto smite. Maybe since I'm here, I'll just pump in another smite because I can. So let me tick off that and roll my other. Hey, that's another 16. I rolled max on both those.
Nice.
And then
You're doing all the low smats.
And now I'm going to my second attack. Okay. Ooh, that was actually a pretty good roll. 20 plus 10. That is 53 points of damage. How is it looking?
It is looking pretty bad.
Like, pretty bad. How pretty bad?
Get it.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Get it.
Like, would another 5d8 do it?
Find out.
Not quite.
Not
But
quite.
close. If you roll max damage, you could get very close.
Okay, I think. Do I do it or do I hold off?
We should be able to take care of it, right?
Got
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna.
I gave you all that HP.
I'm gonna save that, but I will do another 2d8 for.
Oh no, I did my math way wrong there. You could do almost half what it has left with a full 5d8.
Okay. 14 extra radiant damage. And
All right.
that is my turn.
And Angle's turn is up. Blackwood,
Get it.
you're muted.
So I see. All right. If this works, I'm going to. Blackwood almost like crouches and almost like he's firing a mortar. He braces the bottom of the staff against one of his feet and just points it up as the kind of the lining of the staff like begins charging up like a rail gun, and then finally it just like reaches critical mass and just out the front directly at it. I'm gonna cast Disintegrate.
Yes.
So it needs to make a DC 21 Dexterity saving throw. Hopefully it fails. That'd be nice.
That is a 20.
That's a fail. That's a fail.
Oh, it's a fail? What was
Yeah.
that? Oh, it's a 21, isn't it?
Yeah.
It rolled a 19 and it's only got a +1.
All right.
Its dex is not very good.
Ashes.
See how much damage you can do. I know that spell can do a lot of damage.
35.
I love disintegrate.
36. 76 points of force damage.
So close.
Hey, I don't care.
would've been so
I got it
cool.
close. I know.
It would have
I
been so
got it.
cool.
All right. Is that your turn?
I think Blackwood's doing like he's in full like war mode again, and he's just like, bring it down.
All right, Bob. Let's see if you, the person let's see if the person it picked on can finish it off.
Let's go. Let's go.
You chose the wrong dwarf. All right. Sensing
Everything's
it's
in range.
close. I'm getting like hyped now, so I'm gonna do like a color guard spin, like one hand, be really fancy about it, and just start stab. But I'm gonna do myself one stab, then each of my people. So we're gonna kind of simultaneously stab, and I'm gonna do the double. And let's see where we're at then. If I have
Roll
to
the hit.
action surge, I will.
If you miss all of these, I'm
I'm gonna be really upset. That's a 25 to hit.
barely hits.
19 plus 15.
That
hit.
Nah, 25 hit, but that doesn't hit.
22 does not hit.
22 does not hit.
And then a 29.
Those 3 hits. Let's see how much damage you can do.
Okay. Need more dice. Ow. 1. Pathetic. That made up for it. So 9 times math. 46 damage.
So, how do you want to do this?
Yes!
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say so close. I was like, yeah.
How can it
You
be
son of a-
close?
Okay,
How do you
so
want to do this?
on that last one, I want to I imagine like his jaws are getting pretty sad. So on that last one, I want to stick the glaive like between its jaws and then like take the jaws and snap it down.
Ooh.
And with that, one of the aspects of the world serpent topples to the ground.
One of the aspects.
And the altar glows bright white and starts to swirl as it tries to pull in this new serpent's soul. It does pull in one of the one guy who was remaining soul. It pulls that in. So that brings it down to 13 hours remain. So is anyone going to try to stop the 8-headed still serpent? Are you going to dispel magic?
I'd very much like to, yes.
Okay, it works. It does not go through.
Okay.
So after the battle, 13 hours still remain because the altar is still glowing. And the beam of light is getting brighter and brighter. So even though there's no more enemies, we're not leaving initiative order just yet. All right.
We're not leaving initiative.
Atropa, what do you want to... The altar is still glowing. What do you want to try to do? There is a long crystal on top of the altar.
Okay. Let me see. I have so many things and none of them are very... Like, I don't know. I have a lot of really good spells and I'm like, this is not what I was preparing to do. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll try guiding bolting the crystal at 3rd level.
Okay. I have the crystal's HP pulled up.
Shatter it.
Give me some
So
damage.
it has HP.
Just no attack, just damage.
It doesn't have an AC, so...
Okay, I mean, some objects have ACs, so... Alright. Roll. That's gonna be 25 radiant damage.
25 radiant? Okay.
Okay.
It is not destroyed yet.
Okay. Yeah, I can't use another spell, so... How do you feel about spiritual weapon as the bonus section rule thing?
Yeah, you can cast spiritual weapon as bonus section.
Okay, you just have different rules for, you had like conditional rules for,
Yeah, you can use that as a bonus action.
Okay.
Bex, just for you, because like just so you're not confused like why they're doing it. Depending on the spell, I will allow a second casting of another leveled spell if it's a bonus action, depending on the spell.
I do that too. If it's not like damaging, if it's like a buff, I allow
Also,
it
like
usually.
Misty Step was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I do too.
Also, if it's like a damaging spell, but it's like very light, I might allow it. But like spiritual weapon, I'm not too upset about spiritual weapon.
I'll just do it at 2nd level, and a great spectral scythe appears at the altar, and go to kind of reap the souls that it has taken. Not for much damage. Oh, 6 force damage. It's a 2nd level spell.
After that round, it glows brighter. Farrell.
Does it look like it's cracking or like it's glowing brighter like this is helping it?
It looks like it is cracking a little bit, taking damage from Atropa's blasts.
Are we destroying this thing? Okay.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. Actually, sure, why not? I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. And I'm gonna try and pull the crystal away from the altar.
Unfortunately, it weighs way more than 10 pounds.
Oh, well, would I have known that from the look of it, or?
Yeah, it's bigger than a person.
Oh, I thought it was like a little, the way
No,
okay.
it's as it looks on the map, the big
never mind,
purple
then I
crystal in the
won't do
middle.
that.
Yeah, no, it's like almost 15 feet long. Or
Oh,
almost
that's a
10 feet long,
crystal.
so-
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I didn't realize that's what it was. Okay,
Yeah.
well, can I not do that then and do something else?
Yes, I'll let you.
Okay. Sure. All right, then I'll just blast it, I guess. Seems like what everybody's doing. That's a 28 to hit.
It doesn't have AC, so just roll damage.
Okay, well, it also gets knocked 10 feet away from my direction, if that works.
Nice.
It says anything that gets hit by it, that's part of my stuff. So
does it go?
I know, that's kind of what I'm hoping.
No, it knocks away and stays floating and starts to pull itself back towards the altar.
Okay, well, that's 15 damage. And Sierra is going to swoop over to Angle and just start nuzzling her shoulder. She's still freaking out about
Epo
being gone. So she's just like,
Epo got eaten.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it, Pharaoh? Okay. Angle. I'm gonna go ahead and mix movement speed too. You can just go run up to it if you want.
Cool. I was gonna ask. Okay, so yeah, I will go ahead and move up here. Can I take a minute? Well, would it be an action to kind of discern what this is with my arcane and my divine magic knowledge? She is still stupid smart.
I'll let you use a bonus action to give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Who do I use? Cause everybody's been so all over the place. That was not good. Arcana is a 19.
This appears to be a big part of the ritual, and you can like look into it and you see the visage of the world serpent inside this crystal, like it looks like a physical snake is inside this crystal.
So do I get the idea that destroying this thing is the way to go?
It seems like it, yeah.
Okay, then I will go ahead and take my 2 swings at it. That's 20 something. Or wait, I don't have to roll, right? I just do
roll damage. This is not a fiend or monstrosity or undead.
Thing, but I do still get my divine because. Well, where'd you go, man? Where'd you go? Let's try that again.
That's exactly what I was.
18 points of damage for the first strike. And then let's try these guys. Mix it up. Another.
It's below half.
Huh?
It's below half now.
And another 18 points.
Ooh, good. Okay. Blackwood.
Light it up.
I will cast Shatter.
Nice.
Nice.
I was thinking about Shatter, but I don't have it. That's why I said it earlier.
Just at 2nd level. I assume it's not going to make the con save.
Break it like a wine glass, singing.
And I'll use a power surge on this, so it'll take an extra 10 points. Not great. Do you need the damages split up between force and okay? So total that is 23 points of damage.
It shatters.
Hey!
And the spirit of the serpent within shoots into the sky through the ceiling. And the crystal floats in the air in several pieces, and they'll rocket towards Blackwood and embed themselves into his chest and stomach. And then they into him.
I don't like that, Cole.
And then his veins glow purple through visibly through his clothes. You can see every vein in his body glows purple for a second.
Oh no!
And then dissipates, and he appears to be fine.
Are you alright, sir?
Probably not. Let's face it.
Can I run over to him?
Me too.
Sure.
I'm gonna look up.
You look up, and there's now a hole straight to the ceiling, and the ceiling starts to crumble and collapse right over where the altar is. So, Bob, I'll give you an opportunity to book it.
Yeah.
So, Angle will say you're over here. Same with Tropa and Bob, you're over there. Farrell, you are not in range of the and it smashes and the altar breaks, and there's a white light you can see through the ceiling swirling in the sky now. The ritual was not finished, but over half of the process was completed.
Guys,
Right?
I don't
What?
think it totally worked.
I'm not surprised.
The entire structure you guys are in begins to shake, and the entire tower starts to come down around you guys.
We need to get out of here.
We'll check me up top. Let's go.
Okay.
Dragon, uppies.
Ipo's not here.
Oh,
So we're gonna get off of
Sierra
roll 20
pulls on
now,
Bob's
Lore.
hair. No, I'm just kidding.
So I'm just gonna say you guys book it to the top as fast as you can. I need everyone to give me athletics checks.
Oh,
I'm no, I'm not good at that. I'm
I'm
better.
proficient in that.
Wait, I can do this. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Athletics, not acrobatics.
We were soldiers once.
I'll say athletics or acrobatics.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Awesome. That's
It's
better.
the exact same.
25.
30. Acrobatics 30. She's still
Bob?
technically a piece of amethyst crystal and
I have a plus
nature.
15, but I rolled a nat 1.
Same.
16.
I rolled a 2.
And what's yours, Atropa?
2. I rolled a nat 1 also.
Wait, you guys are within 30 feet of me.
Oh.
It's not a
So,
save.
what?
It's not a
7?
save, it's a check.
It's a check.
So Bob, yours was what, 16?
Yeah.
What was yours, Atropa?
Uh-oh.
A boulder lands on Atropa's leg.
I also got a 12.
Blackwood, a boulder bounces off your head and you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Can I help anyone with the fact I rolled a 30?
Yeah, and I have a
you can
25.
pull. I'll say you can pull Atropa out from under the boulder, but her leg is broken.
Okay. I can fix that later. Let's
Your
keep going.
Yeah, I just swing her arm
It's supposed to be like this.
over
It's
my
like,
shoulder.
you know.
I'll go to the
So-
other side.
I know how bones work. Yeah.
I'll go to the other side. I rolled
I
a
see
25
my
and try and help.
So, as you guys get to the top, the entire fortress is coming down, and all of the Ophidians are fleeing. But they're all chanting, and they're chanting in common, "World, world, world," as the orb of light shoots towards the image of the world serpent that's in the distance. It hits its head, and it shrinks a bit. Actually, a lot. It's no longer the size it was before, but you see its scales start to solidify.
Uh-oh.
So, and its body does come to life.
Uh-oh.
And it looks directly at the fortress, and Atropa in particular, you feel it glaring at you.
Can I try something? How far away from me is it?
It's really far away. It's like miles away, but it's so
Oh,
large
okay.
you can still see it.
Okay.
And its body solidifies, and you see its like serpentine body rise up in the water, like closer to you guys. And the structure is still coming down. At this moment, because Blackwood, of a little item you had in your pocket that was put in there by your little assistant, a little purple bubble, and hold on.
Assistant coming in to
Eleanor pops in, and she's just sitting there, and she goes, "Master, we have a teleportation circle ready for you." She's like, "I know you said not to interfere, but I was able to see everything."
Sorry, I so many thoughts in my head right now.
The king says you need to come back right now.
I cast Feeble Mind on Blackwood. I'm just kidding.
No thoughts.
But the Ophidians are
Problem
also
solved.
the 200-something Ophidians that you guys tricked away are now circling you.
I'm gonna start pulling bones towards this whatever
Well,
we're supposed to go to. Like,
Yeah, where? So what is she? What I don't
She's
understand.
like reaching her hand out, and she is also a very high-level wizard. She's like, "There's a teleportation circle."
So I don't. I'm getting hung up on the mechanics of teleportation circle right now.
No,
are you
there's
asking
one.
him to cast it, or are we just going through?
Yeah.
There is one back in the fortress. She basically, to explain, she snuck a little thing in your breast pocket to spy on you, and she got scared. And it also has a little tiny teleportation circle on it, so she was able to teleport to you to tell you, "Hey, there's one," and you know there's one at the fortress. But she came here to try to save you, not knowing you could just very easily poof yourself back because you have teleportation. But like,
I do have teleport.
Do you
but
have
she's like,
a spell slot for it?
I do actually.
She's like, oh, she looks around. She goes, "Oh dear."
I
She
just
sees the-
slammed a staff on the ground and I say, "Hands on, everyone."
Eleanor just goes and teleports herself back.
Useless. Not really. She's wonderful. And I cast teleport and I teleport us back.
You teleport back right into the king's study.
Yeah.
He looks up. He looks even worse.
Well, so do we, to be fair.
Yeah. He looks up and
Bone
goes,
is. I got an open fracture here.
Yeah.
and he looks around at you all and he sees Atropa and he's like, "I'm going to take it. There were some complications."
Usually there are.
A little bit.
A tremor happens. And he's like,
Evan Bacon?
"Please tell me you succeeded."
Sort of.
We didn't fail.
Is the serpent alive or not?
Yes.
Which servants? And at this point,
Which one?
Angel's form has faded. She looks like herself.
The world serpent, dear.
The serpent
in the
has
middle.
taken- the serpent took physical form, but the ritual was interrupted. It is not as large, I suppose. But
So you're
not.
saying it could be weaker.
Yes.
Yeah. It looked weaker.
Well, I suppose a world-ending threat reduced could still be one, but not a total loss. The wolf runs were just as successful as you, it seems, and the wolf is also still alive.
Great.
He looks around at your group and goes, "It seems we have much to talk about. But first, could someone heal Atropa's leg?"
Got it. You guys were busy, and she's gonna, like, without missing a beat, pull on the end of her leg so the bone goes back in, and then I'm gonna heal. How many hit points did I lose at that?
I can help
35.
if you want. I can help a little bit. Just hang on. And Farrell pulls out of off her side, basically, just this knife that you might have noticed looks like it's a piece of garbage. It's like made of bone and stuff. It looks really weird. And she goes,
no, I don't need anything cut. I need it healed.
No,
sorry.
Hang on. And she holds it in both hands and closes her eyes, and you feel a bit of radiance oddly radiate off of it. And I'm casting Beacon of Hope so that you don't have to roll for healing.
So
nice.
He looks around the room and he says, and he casts his little bubble again as two more people walk in, Eliara Wolfrun and the older Hugora brother, who both look extremely worse for wear and just like blight faces. And the king goes, "Well, at least your party had no casualties. The younger Hugora brother and the younger Wolfrun boys both perished."
Did you bring the bodies back?
He looks at Eliara and she just goes, "Can't really bring them back when they've been eaten."
I'm so sorry.
We had to fight it itself. We and she's on the plus side, it left our continent and started heading towards a different one.
Which one?
Ravira?
I'm sure someone over there will take care of it.
She leaves the room.
The king says, "Stop." We've already sent Prince Timolt back with news. And I have sent a mess, and I had someone cast a sending to your king. I'm sure someone there can handle it. We have a bigger problem. Y'all are going to talk about that next time. So next session, there will be a big, long conversation about the big snake. And just for reference, it wasn't half done with the other group. The big bad wolf is fully back.
Oh, good.
So Fenrir is just loose. So you guys succeeded a little better. But yeah, we're going to pick up where we pick up this next time on the Tragedy of Etharis. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And once again, feel free to join our Discord and check out our website and continue to watch our streams. We appreciate all of you. But we'll see you all next time down at Lakeside.